What's good? What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's good? So, when I told y'all it was a problem with this situation, the people came here and they had a lot to say regarding this situation. Right? And now we're starting to see Floyd Mayweather doesn't do anything uncalculated manner. Okay? Texas, what's going on? Omar Ontario, Johnny True Blue Stanley, Tyrell Jr., Hakeem Berrien, Valiant, Michael Manning. What's going on? Aaron 24. What's going on? King Jr., Salgado Andy, Jarrell Adams, Chris Ramirez, my brother, H Money hashtag mob. What's going on with your great brother? Go subscribe to H Money hashtag mob. Malik, Red Hook Brooklyn, Julius Thomas, Jay Gadget, John J. Dole, P. Ali, G. Miss Land Empire 2. What's going on? Full movie episode. Nuke Juice, Garnell Donaldson, Ryder, Trayvon Bush. Full movie episode. Don Sapansky, Shogun 76, Eric Johnson, Ralph Shelton, Buddy Love, Crane Entropy, S. Dot Money, Duncan Penderhughes. What's good with you? Memphis, Maine, C Page 412 Gaming, Dominic Seabrook, Michael Manning, Ray Do Madden, Brian Corbett, Knock Your Block Orsetto, Ja TV. What's going on? Via Ferreira, Zoomverse, Fabian Terry. What's going on with y'all? Jane Doe, Dominic Seabrook. What's going on? Tech RD, Dwayne Kane Sr., Malik, Francis Nedley. What's going on? Jason Howes, Mr. Blue, Natty Dread. What's going on with you? Just Being E, Adam Quinnos, Young King Company, Fly High 89, Mr. Get Right, Underground Asylum, Lil Bounce Bright, Rico McCall, Mansa Musa Lifestyle, Jeff the Producer, Lil Bounce Bright. What's going on with y'all, man? So let's get into this, right? Brian Chenault Jr., what's going on? Kevin Brower, K. Ross, Jay Samuels, what's going on? We got 288 people. We should have 288 likes. Y'all see they playing with the stream, right? We had 175 people in 1 minute, and how do we have 288 people in 9 minutes? Smash the like button. TDLC, Chris Casanova, what's going on? K. Ross, what's going on? We shouldn't have 137 likes. We should have 250 easy. Kizzy Hayes, Nucky Gamble, L. Rivy, what's going on? So, is Floyd Mayweather purposely blocking these young upcoming fighters shine because, again, Punch Drunk 412, what's going on? Because Scooney Fan, what's going on? Like Rockmont Turner, what's going on? AP, what's going on? Robert Singleton, what's going on? So, like Shakur Stevenson said, like, it's his way or the highway, right? T-Bugs, what's going on, great brother? So it's his way or the highway. And because fighters like Gervonta Tank Davis wants to go on his own, Aldo Lopez, what's going on? AP, what's going on? Then Floyd Mayweather, he wants to announce his fight. This was calculated. June Holmes, what's going on? This is a problem. Brooklyn Kennedy, Crawler Lowe, what's going on? Jay Harris, what's going on? This is a problem in the sport of boxing, right? It's the Wild Wild West, right? You can do whatever you so choose want to do. Ball Out Mixtape, Jay Harris, what's going on? Carter Wall James, what's going on? So until these dudes stand together in unity, things like this will always happen. DeWood, Ray Patterson, what's going on? Hulk Now, what's going on? James, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather announcing that he's going to come back and fight a fighter that's an actual boxer, May 14th, that he has history with, that's tied to his family ties with his late, great, legendary trainer and former world champion fighter in Roger Mayweather. This is planned. This wasn't a case where, Devin Mott, what's going on? This wasn't a case where it just happened. Floyd Mayweather calls all the shots in everything he does, people. Everything he does. Chase Green, Adrian Hughes, what's going on? He calls the shots. He does nothing. Nobody tells Floyd Mayweather when and where to compete. Trade Elijah Jabbar. I'm going to block you in a second, brother. I'm going to block you in a second. So unless you want to play this game, then you can leave, brother. Go ahead. Don't come back. Pat Cannon, what's going on? Kendrick Booker, what's going on? I don't have time for you today, brother. So you want to play those games? I'm telling you now. I'm warning you now, brother. I'm letting you know right now. I don't block people, many people, and I don't care to have a dialogue going back and forth. But if you want to play this game with me, you can go ahead. I'm going to block you for good, completely from the channel. Goodbye. Goodbye. Now you're done. Sayonara. Perk Z, what's going on? Steve Chiraco, Tiny Ham fam, what's going on? I'm not going to play those games every day. Gerardo Valencia, what's going on? See, some people just don't have nothing else to do with their time, and they just want your attention. Robert Chandler, what's going on? Talib Cunningham, what's going on? Cool Boy Curry, Jelly Domino, what's going on? General T9, Steve Travago, what's going on? Donate $1 to Super Chat for the people that can't refresh the Super Chat. Refresh the Super Chat for the people that already got 4 people telling me they can't send a Super Chat. Green Hope Dunham, what's going on? I don't have time for him today. I'm not going to play that game with you today. Goodbye. Get up out of here. There's plenty of platforms for you to watch. Why you come here? May Rathy, what's going on? Big Fat No Cap, what's going on? King Swisher, what's going on? Diggy Gone, what's going on? May Ray the Boss, M Ray the Boss, my brother. Burgess Merida, what's going on? And the worst part about it is you still going to watch from the sidelines. Frankie C31, what's going on? You're still going to watch. You're just going to do it from the sideline. So I don't even understand the logic in that. Devin Dunn, what's going on? Boxing King Archives, what's going on? Dirty D's, what's going on? KG412, what's going on? I don't understand the logic in that. What's the point? Nucky Gamble, what's going on? Panama Jack, brother in the Super Chat, much love to you. Ernest Martinez Jr., what's going on? Who you got? What's going on? James Alexander, what's going on? James Alexander blew you in your feelings, blocking people. James Alexander, you want to play this game with me tonight? Because you could hit the road, Jack, just as well. I'm not playing those games tonight, brother. I'm not doing it. So it's up to you. Jose Ayala, what's going on? You want to come here talking nonsense, then you could go ahead and hit the road as well. I'm not playing those games tonight. Simple. There's some days I'll play those games with you. There's other days I'm just not going to do it. Brooklyn Born, my brother in the Super Chat. He said, refresh the ish. Salute, Blue Blood. Hashtag LDBC. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Talib Cunningham, my brother in the Super Chat. He said, I got Lubin. Me too. I got Lubin by 7th round knockout. Devin Dunn, what's going on? Timothy Blewett, what's going on, brother in the Super Chat? Much love. Marquis, what's going on? 504 top level. Salgado Andy, what's going on? Yeah, there's days I'll do it. There's other days I'm not. Irvin Green, what's going on? Miss Joette, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing tonight? There's days I'll do it. There's other days I'm not going to entertain it. Messiah Poole, what's going on? I'm not. I'm just not. V Money, what's going on? You come here, Serious Money Corporation, what's going on? DJ, what's going on? And you act like you don't see what's going on and talk about, oh, Blue, see, I knew you had something against Floyd Mayweather. Goodbye. I'm not going to play those games with you. Goodbye. I'm here to have an adult conversation. If you want to have an emotional conversation, then do it on somebody else's time. William Quick, what's going on? B in Boxing News, what's going on? Some days I'll entertain it. Some days I'm not. DeAndre Descott, what's going on? I'm just not. T Bugs, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Much love to you, brother. So when you come here talking about, oh, you and your emotion, you and your feelings. Now, first of all, I didn't even say this. This is the fighter saying this, okay? Number 2 is you can see clearly a pattern that he scheduled his fight and announcement around this time. So you're going to act like you don't see. I don't have time to play those games tonight. I'm not trying to prove no point to nobody or nothing tonight. There's days and anybody come here talking about, oh, you got something against Floyd Mayweather. You got to go. KJJ1, what's going on? Jabari Babb, James Johnson, what's going on? T Bonafide, what's going on? Omar Otero, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you in the Super Chat. We got 600 people and we have 270 likes. Let me say it again. We have 600 people and we have 270 likes. Again, I'm going to say it again. We got 600 people here watching, 606 people, and we have 270 likes. We should have at least 550 likes. Get the likes all the way up. Pat Cannon, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love from me and the fam. Salute to my brother Pat Cannon. Salute to the family, great brother. Tell everybody I said much love to everybody, brother. Much love to everybody. Andre Paris, Grail Subelli, what's going on? K Sledge, what's going on? What fight Floyd blocking? He's fighting the same day as Jerron Boots Ennis and Jermell Charlo. For what? He announced it for what? Stewie the Great, what's going on? Surge 2772, what's going on? Here's the thing, right? Rick Meck, what's going on? Don Sapansky, what's going on? K Ross, what's going on? Here's the thing, like I said, caught on camera, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather strategically planned his career. He don't let anybody plan it for him. Paul Nesbitt, what's going on? For him to announce that he's coming back and he's going to fight and announce a fight the same day that Gervonta Tank Davis has his press conference, I mean, that's just simple mathematics. That's simple mathematics. If you can't understand that, he plays chess, not checkers. You think he just strategically, why didn't he announce it tomorrow? He gonna have a press conference today? So he didn't have to announce it. See, let me explain something to you. Remember, every time Floyd Mayweather have a fight, Manny Pacquiao, let me give you an example. Remember Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach, they did an interview and everybody was saying, we heard the fight is done with you and Floyd Mayweather. And Manny Pacquiao started laughing and said, yeah, but we can't announce nothing until Floyd Mayweather announces it first. I'm going to say it to you again. Manny Pacquiao is the second biggest star in the sport of boxing at the time of their careers, behind Floyd Mayweather. And he was told that he could not announce anything or say anything about the fight until Floyd Mayweather got ready to announce the fight himself. So the fact that Floyd Mayweather announces his fight, he announces his fight hours before Gervonta Tank Davis is scheduled to have his press conference. That's strategic. That's strategy. And now he's going to fight on the same day Jerron Boots Ennis, Custio Clayton, Jermell Charlo's massive undisputed showdown. And so here's the thing, right? Tiana Scott, peace and blessings, queen. He could easily very well say, let me not compete on the day of the PBC fighters. Let me go ahead and compete on the day of DAZN, Queensberry Promotions, May 24th. Compete with Canelo Alvarez, Cinco de Mayo weekend. David Davis, brother in the super chat, Tom Brady, like in the sense Floyd don't know how or want to step back to me. And you say like Tom Brady in a sense? I need y'all. We got 700 people and we still have 350 likes. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. We're not going to play these games tonight. I'm not going to say it all night. Get the likes up, people. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash it. Donate $1 super chat. Refresh the super chat. Get the likes all the way up. No way we should have three. I shouldn't see no three, nothing. We should be at least in the 500 at the likes. Hoodie Smoke, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, what it do? What up, chat family? And chat, wiping my feet before I come inside and taking my hat off. Salute to my brother Hoodie Smoke. Where you been at, bro? I ain't see you all week. Mr. Positive Serati. What's going on? So here's the thing, Black Thanos, what's going on? Why fight the week after Canelo Alvarez? Why not fight the same? You fight the week after Canelo, fight the same day as Jermell Charlo, highly anticipated, undisputed rematch. Jerron Boots Ennis, IBF title eliminator. You fight on that same day. You announce it the same day Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting. But why not announce it on this day that Canelo was announcing his and fight on Cinco de Mayo? Those was Floyd Mayweather's dates. Floyd Mayweather dates. Why Canelo Alvarez, Oscar De La Hoya, they wanted to, let me take these dates back. Let me take these dates back, right? That's what he used to fight on those dates. Why not fight Cinco de Mayo weekend? Cameron Renfro, my brother in super chat, Floyd still has a strong grip on boxing. Beyond strong grip. Beyond. As Gunslinger, what's going on? Salute to Arizona. Beyond, he's still, this is the thing. Louis Bay, what's going on? GD, Daniel Singh, what's going on? Caught on Camera, what's going on? Woke the Truth, what's going on? Here's the thing, right? He knows he still has the pull in the sport of boxing. Sean Jones, what's going on? And here's the thing, right? Here's another thing. I don't understand this, right? See, people not going to say this, and I'm going to tell y'all. If you're going to have your card and give exposure to people, why not put other fighters on your undercard? Anderson Silva, I'm sure, listen, the draw on his card is him. Brooklyn Kenny, my brother in Super Chat, however many people watching should match the likes. Agreed. We got 738 people and we have 443 likes, Brooklyn Kennedy. 738 people watching. We got 443 likes. That's 300 people moonlighting. Wipe your feet before you come inside. It's free. Fred Mayer, my brother. Boxer Truth Serum. What's going on? James Alexander, brother in Super Chat. Blue, here we go. You picking promotional companies again. Why we got to fight when the Zone show is on or Canelo? Floyd fights when he wants. Relax. Okay. Let me ask you a question, James Alexander. He fights when he wants, right? So why is he competing with the young fighters that he quote unquote said don't get enough shine? James Alexander, stop trying to play this game with me. I'm telling you, today is not the day. Today is not the day. I'm driving a locomotive and I don't have no brakes. So if you want to play this game with me tonight, James Alexander, I'm telling you, today is not the day. It's just not. So here, let me ask you a question. You're talking about I'm picking Blue. Here we go. You picking promotional companies. What did you talk about? I'm picking promotional companies. I'm not picking anything. I'm not picking anything. He picked it. He picked the date. I didn't pick the date. He chose what date to fight on. When there's other companies in and around him fighting on dates, he chooses whenever, however, whoever he wants to fight, James Alexander, unless you forgot. Or maybe you didn't know. But Floyd Mayweather can choose to fight whenever, however, and wherever he so choose. So he strategically chose that date. So what are you talking about? Here I go picking promotional companies again. What are you talking about again? I don't pick promotional companies. I tell you the truth. I'm not like you. Paul Murphy, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. My guy Blue, peace, my guy. Keep grinding. Hashtag salute. Salute to you, great brother. Tune, what's going on? Appreciate you dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue, Paul Murphy, in the Super Chat. Tim TV 212, what's going on? You come here talking about, oh, here you go choosing. No, I'm choosing. I'm telling you what's happening. This is facts. I speak facts over feelings. You are in emotion. And can't nobody tell me about Floyd Mayweather because he's one of my favorite fighters. And I'm the one who defends Floyd Mayweather more than anybody on here. Now, Shavion Productions, what's going on? Brandon B, what's going on? I defend Floyd Mayweather more than anybody on here. When you come here talking about, oh, Floyd Mayweather avoided this person. He didn't want to fight this person. He dug this person. I'm the one that defend his career all the time. So don't come here talking about, oh, you got something against him, or no. I know the power that Floyd Mayweather has, and I know the history of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather still, he could cut. If he said I'm fighting on May 7th, guess what date he fighting on? May 7th. If Floyd Mayweather say I'm fighting on May 21st, guess what date he fighting on? May 21st. If Floyd Mayweather say, hey, I'm fighting September, the Mexican Independence Day weekend, guess what date he gonna fight? You got it. David Davis, brother in Super Chat. It might be that Floyd and Al are falling apart. I don't know if they're falling apart, but if he says that these young fighters like Erickson Lubin and Jerron Boots Innocent, Tank Davison, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spencer, all these dudes is not getting enough just dudes, and everybody's talking about Canelo Alvarez, but they're not giving these young fighters their young credit, these young fighters, up-and-coming fighters, the credit that they deserve. Well, why would you compete on that day and take any type of shine away from their day? I don't care if you fight early in the day and they fight at night. You are the major draw in boxing, period. So why would you compete with them on any kind of level on their day at all whatsoever. It shouldn't be done. I don't care if people say, well, he's going to fight in Dubai, and that's early in the morning. So, he really... No, I don't care. Don't compete. You should be at their fight supporting them, not competing on the same day. Announcing your fight that you know is going to get tons of traction. Tons and tons and tons of traction. You know it's going to get tons of traction. The same day, strategically, Gervonta Tank Davis has his press conference for his fight. Kizzy Hayes, peace and blessings to the queen in the super chat. If Floyd is the same as PBC, why is he competing with his fighters? Thank you, Kizzy Hayes. This is what I'm trying to tell people. But Kizzy Hayes, queen, they trying to act like they don't understand. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, queen. Boss Red 357-4, what's going on? James Alexander, goodbye. Sweet Science Boxing, what's going on? Claire Ware, what's going on? Brandy B, Kendrell, what's going on? Fly Paper, what's going on? Chauncey Moore, Cleon Ware, what's going on? Rico McCall, what's going on? If you come here to cause confusion, you're going to get booted tonight. Not even by my people. I'm telling you, I'm going to do it tonight. James Alexander, goodbye. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you for coming. Goodbye now. Anton Martin, my brother in the super chat. What's good, Blue? What time do you usually start? I should usually be starting around 9:30, brother. New York time. New York time. Jane Doe, what's going on? Darren Garcia, what's going on? I'm going to open up the phone lines tonight. I usually, Mr. Get Right, what's going on? I should be starting at 9:30, the latest, man. These days I've been backed up and not been able to, come on at the time I was supposed to be coming on. So I've been coming on nearly 11 o'clock. Big Money, what's going on? That ain't it. Manny Face Publishing, LaJessica Burden, peace and blessings, queen. How you doing today? A rated scholar, what's going on? Dang, Blue, I finally caught you live. Surely missing. That's because I be coming on so late, queen. That's why. Jay Charles, what's going on? Troy number 9, what's going on? So anyway, Floyd Mayweather has the gift. He has the power. He has the control to be like, listen, I'm going to fight on this dates, right? I'm going to fight here. Jackson Maxwell, what's going on? Right? I'm going to fight on this day. I'm going to fight on this day, right? If you're sitting down with Al and Steven Espinosa, Tiger Bay, what's going on? Martial Law, what's going on? And they're going over the schedule. Why would you dare compete with their schedule? Even if you are negotiating outside of Showtime, outside of the PBC, right? Samuel Atkins, what's going on? Jay Lake, what's going on? Even if you're competing outside of it, outside of, you're negotiating with an investment group in Dubai, and they're going to give you $90 million. Cool. Well, you tell them you're Floyd Mayweather. You're the attraction. You understand what I'm saying? Axel Dorstrom, what's going on? Mr. Woods 456, William Crowder, what's going on? You are the attraction. So Floyd Mayweather, when you sit down and negotiate, I already have a company in the PBC. I already have partners with Al Heyman and Steven Espinosa, right? Cleon Ware, what's going on? So this is our schedule. He's not aware of the schedule. Like I told you guys, Benjamin Newsom, what's going on? He's not understanding because he's not in tune. You understand what I'm saying? It's not Milo Grogan, what's going on? He's not in tune with what's going on, right? So when they announce these fights, Mustafa Malik, what's going on, right? He probably don't even know what the date is. Azik Young, what's going on? Mamba, what's going on? He probably is not even aware of what the dates are. But you should still sit down with Al, right? Because this is my thing. When Tank had his fight with Isaac Cruz, he sat there at the press conference. He called over Erickson Lubin. He called over the young fighters. He's talking about this fighter is going to be great. All these fighters, none of these fighters get enough credit. Canelo, everything is Canelo Alvarez. Why are we talking about Canelo Alvarez all the time? I beat him easy. Give Erickson Lubin credit. Jerron Boots is on deck. And Jermell Charlo's doing this. And Terrence Crawford is the best fighter in the world. And this is this is what we're talking about. So why would you dare compete and have a fight of any magnitude and take any type of attention away from what they have going on instead of being present to where they at? Why not go to where they at, support what they're doing, be at their fight, and then you can make your own date. If you want to compete on anybody's date, I'm going to fight on the same day Canelo fighting. On the 21st, right? Or some other date. Why would you compete and pick the date that Jermell Charlo, that is a huge fight for undisputed. Jermell Charlo, should he beat Brian Castano, Jermell Charlo is going to become the 7th undisputed champion in the history of the sport of boxing to hold all 4 belts. This is historic. This is a legacy fight. Why would you dare compete with that? And I don't care if he fight at 10 in the morning because it's in Dubai. Don't take any eyes or attention away from Jaron Ennis, Jermell Charlo, and that entire card. Again, so you see the brother said, oh, well, he could choose. Yeah, he could fight on every card he wants. He could fight whenever, however, whoever. So why not choose to fight on Canelo Alvarez's date? Because you said Canelo Alvarez gets too much credit and attention, and not enough credit goes to the young fighters. So if you want to compete with anybody's date, fight on his date. You fight on Cinco de Mayo anyway. Y'all didn't hear what I said, people. He fights on, these are his dates anyway. Who made these dates? The fans today are more aware of Cinco de Mayo weekend and Mexican Independence Day weekend, the casual fans, because of Floyd Mayweather. Those dates are, people are more aware of those dates than ever before because of he fights on those dates. Those are the dates you fight on. Compete with Canelo. And then you leave people to start to wonder, right? Let me tell you why people start to, the brains start to churn. Because now you're fighting an actual boxer. It's one thing if you're fighting Money Kicks, the YouTuber, or you're fighting Logan Paul, another YouTuber, right? But no, he's going to fight an actual boxer, which is going to get everybody wheels to churn. To say, is he actually going to come back and compete against the best? Hold on. We got 860 people and we have 626 likes. I'm not going to continue till we get those likes up. There's no way. We have 250 people here moonlighting. Get the likes all the way up. There is no way I have to keep saying smash the like button. King Brown, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Floyd used to complain about the boxing world being corrupt, and now he's joined their team. What's wrong with him? That's what I'm saying. He can't let it go. King Brown dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. Isaiah Young, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. What fight you going to be calling this weekend? All of them. Every last one of them. All of them. I'm calling every last single fight this weekend. So stay tuned. Kawhi Elliott, what's going on? It's going to be a long day of boxing. But we're going to be here from early in the morning with Triple G and Murata. Peace and blessings to the Queen. Barbara Davis in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Floyd may not have said anything derogatory to Tank regarding his exit, but his actions dictate something else. So disappointed. Hey, Blue, finally caught the chat. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Barbara Davis in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, Queen. Absolutely, Queen. My brother Ron in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Ron, Broken Traditions in the building, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Ron, drop the link in the chat. He said, dropping a half a dub on my boy Blue. Salute to my brother Ron, man. Ron, drop the link in the chat, great brother. A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Emmanuel H, A1 Hoop Zone. And go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go support ppv.blkprime.com. Pinning it up in the chat. That's a partnership I'm doing with ppv.blkprime.com. We will be putting on events and fights. Fighters that need platforms to fight on, upcoming fighters that can't get fights, fighters that trying to get their name out there. That's what we're going to be doing. Changing the game. ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Ron, I appreciate you, King. Go subscribe to my brother, Broken Tradition. Ron, drop the link in the chat, please, great brother. Boss Red 357, my brother in Super Chat, he said Floyd might not be PBC anymore, hence why he got mad when they gave Canelo that deal, and maybe why Tank leaving Floyd for Al. It might be, right? But still in all, right? Kareem Parker, what's going on? It might be, right? But still in all, Thomas Mullen, what's going on? Why would you want to do this to young fighters? Lou Hinton, my brother, a pillar of Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to my brother Lou Hinton. Even if that's the case, right? Why would you want to do this to the young fighters coming up behind you? They don't have nothing to do with nothing. And if you know about the business and you having issues with the business and you had issues in the past with the business, so you got the platform, you got the strength. Do it on your own. Do it on your own. You got a relationship. Even if you got to go to Showtime and Steven Espinosa and say, listen, I'll fight on your platform in a legit fight on your platform against a fighter. If you give me a deal so I can have my fighters on, I don't care what he got to do. He got enough pull. He got enough juice in the tank where he can still get a lot done. Sosa Smith, my brother in Super Chat, Floyd, my guy, but this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Mama Bear 90, what's going on? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, the thing is this, right? Is that I would, if it was, see, if I didn't know Floyd's career and know that he strategically does everything strategically, nothing is done by accident. Nothing. Not a thing is done by accident. Nothing. Again, I'm going to take y'all back down memory lane. Remember when Floyd Mayweather used to fight, right? The fighters that he was fighting, when the deal was done, couldn't announce nothing. They couldn't say anything. You understand? Those fighters, they couldn't say nothing. They couldn't announce the fight. They couldn't talk about the fight. They couldn't do nothing. They had to wait until Floyd Mayweather announced the fight. I know this is not going to be popular, right? But Floyd Mayweather can listen, you want to compete with somebody, compete with the dudes that you're saying is getting too much unnecessary shine. You understand? Sean Gibbons, what's going on? My brother, So Smith, brother back in Super Chat, says, stop timing people out until Blue cooks and tells you. Yeah, man, don't time out nobody, don't block nobody, don't do nothing. Bones 215, what's going on? Crunch Time Sports, what's going on? Frank Soldier, what's going on? Saka, what's going on? Jay Aguilar, what's going on? Surrett 357, my brother, what's good with you? Where you been at, bro? Yeah, don't time nobody out, don't block nobody, don't do nothing. Texas Bulldog Boston, Solar, what's going on? King Judah, my brother, what's good with you? Robert Chandler, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dirt on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. This is why I'm a fan of your channel. You are non-biased with your critique, regardless of if it's your favorite fighter. It will be interesting at the aftermath of future fighters joining Mayweather Promotion. This is a fact. This is a fact. Now think, Robert Chandler, I appreciate you, great brother. Now, Robert Chandler, just think about this, right? In a short period of time, Shakur Stevenson told us, I can't sign with him because it's his way or the highway. He don't want you. He wants to do everything his way. He's not trying to allow you to have any say-so or direction of your career. It's his way, right? And what Shakur Stevenson say? I'm a man at the end of the day, and I know me. I couldn't do it, so that's why I didn't sign with him. Shakur Stevenson just said that. He just said that, right? And he said, I love him. I talk to him. I get advice from him, but I can't sign with him. Now Tank is talking about, no matter how much money you have, right? You still gonna have it. I don't understand. And again, you can compete, right? Don Gotti, what's going on? And again, if you Floyd Mayweather, you can compete. You can compete in the sport of boxing. He's only 45, right? We saw Bernard Hopkins fight late into his career. Right? So he could definitely fight late in his career. But if you're going to use your status and use your strength within the sport of boxing, right? Use it to uplift the fighters that you complain don't get enough credit and enough shine. You said that everybody's talking about Canelo. Everybody's concerned with Canelo. Everybody, I already beat him easy. Why are we talking about Canelo? These young fighters. Look, Erickson Lubin. Come over here, Erickson Lubin. This is Erickson Lubin. See, when he's in the moment, he'll give them all type of credit. But when it's out of sight, out of mind, right? For instance, Sack Jones, brother in the super chat, he said we need to put pressure on YouTube. They playing with the notifications. I'm late again, shaking my head. Blessings, brother Blue. I respect the grind. Shaq Jones, I appreciate you 1,000%. That's why I tell everybody to get the likes up. Right? We got 1,000 people here and we got 800 likes. We got 1,000. Dahlia Internet, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Mr. Tally 140, what's going on? Cindy Lee Bright, what's going on? VT19, Dion L. Smith, what's going on? Mustafa Malik, Tiger Bay, what's going on? We got 1,000 people here. MJ, what's going on? And we have 800 likes. So we got 200 people here just sitting there moonlighting instead of participating. It's free. It's free. The drop, what's going on? Atlantean Man, what's going on? It's free. Don't cost nothing to hit the like button. Capadonna 24, what's going on? I'm Mubarak, what's going on? It don't cost nothing. It's absolutely free. There's no way. You should be able to look at the numbers and say, oh, whoa. Right? I ain't smashed the like button. Let me get on par. Frankie C31, my brother in super chat. Take about to walk out in no boxing, no life gloves, trunks, and a hat versus Frankie C31 said he walking out in all Canelo. He gonna be dripped Canelo? Canelo dripped out? So I'm trying to tell y'all. Cleon Ware, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute to my brother Cleon Ware, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I appreciate you, great brother. Desmond Stone, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, and I was wondering why Bud didn't want to sign with Floyd. Makes sense now. Again, I was getting ready to go down that road, right? Chris Alexander, appreciate you, great brother. Now I was getting ready to go touch on that, right? When you look at it, right? Terrence Crawford, his team was like, nah. We heard, what did Terrence Crawford team say? Ben Davis, what's going on? Oh, we heard too much stuff. D Heads at 82, what's going on? Herbert Freeman, we love him as a fighter. Ashante L, what's going on? We love him at the fight as a fighter, but you know we heard so much stuff. We ain't going over there. Wolf Oaktown, what's going on? Wolf of Oaktown, what's going on? Go Millionaire Mindset, what's going on? Double O Smash, what's going on? Michael J 616, Double O Splash, what's going on? Remember that Terrence Crawford team said, Desmond Stone. What did Crawford team say? Nah, we heard too much stuff about them. We ain't going over there. Huh? What you heard, great brother? We love him as a fighter, but nah, we heard he be on what? And then you do stuff like this. And guess what? I'm a fan of Floyd Mayweather. I want to see him fight. I still think he beats everybody. I'll never bet against Floyd Mayweather in the ring. I'm still a huge fan of Floyd Mayweather inside the ring. Huge fan. I'll make a case that he's the greatest boxer of all time. When people come in and try to tell me he avoid this person, he avoid that person, no. But right is right. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Regardless if he's one of my favorite fighters, if not my favorite fighter of all time. Right? I'm going to tell you the truth about the actions you're doing, because if he was my friend and or relative or kinfolk or whomever, I'll be like, bro, come on, man. See, that's the thing. When you need people that's going to tell you, bro, come on, man, what are you doing here? Let's go and do this, this, and this. Hey, bro, this dude is fighting today. Let's go there. You done circled the world 10 times already. I know he's a businessman. So you got 10,000 businesses you running. Cool, I understand that. But you circled the world 10,000 times. Take your time out to give back to these dudes that's trying to make a name for themselves. Go make sure you in Australia when Devin Haney fight. You know he started marketing his career, his approach. Bill Haney, father, trainer, manager, and CEO. They took as Bill said, the green print. Your motto. These fighters are trying to adopt your motto. You know the effect that you have on all these fighters coming up behind you. Give it back to them, bro. Give it back to them. You know the impact you have on Claressa Shields, right? You see how Claressa Shields, how much she melted in the presence of Floyd Mayweather when she was training with him. That made her, that validated her. She felt great about that. And you don't go to her fight. But you're in the UK at Anthony Joshua fight. Not only did you know the impression that you could put on her, the confidence you could instill in these fighters, right? Why didn't you walk Claressa Shields to the ring? Why not? Why not? Even if you got private jets. So let me go to the UK. Hey, I got to make a stop in the UK. I got to support Claressa Shields. I got to be there. I got to show her love. The two GOATs. Let me go there and be there and support her. Hey, Claressa, I'm going to be there. I'm going to walk you out to the ring. Why not? You know what that does for her? Her brand. She had to, it's bad enough she had to go across seas to get a deal done, to get fights. She got to fight Savannah Marshall in the UK. She had to have a last fight in the UK. Why can't you be there, bro? You have your promotional company right here in the States. You still got all the pull in the sport of boxing. Let me be at Claressa Shields' fight. Let me walk Claressa Shields out. After the fight, I got to go, baby girl. I can't stay too long. But after the fight, appreciate you got the dub and get in the ring. Oh, go get in the ring and validate her. Get in the ring and validate her. Hey, once she won the fight, let me get in the ring. Hey, Claressa Shields, she go this, and this, boom, 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 and get up out of there. What's wrong with it? Jason Mones, brother in the super chat. You mad at Floyd for fighting at different time. You telling him to fight on another promoter's show day. You not making sense. You wrong for doing this to Floyd. Jason Mays, goodbye. Jason Mones, you're silly. What are you talking about? I'm mad at Floyd for fighting on the same day. What are you talking about? I'm telling him that you said, listen what he said. This is the problem with people, man. You mad at Floyd for fighting at a different time. You telling him to fight on another promoter day. Why would he fighting on his own promoter's day? What's wrong with these people, man? Why would you compete with yourself? Boy, oh boy, where do they make these people at? I don't understand. Why would I compete with my own self? Answer that question. Why would the owners of McDonald's, watch this, why would the owners of McDonald's have a big day for McDonald's and have a celebration for them and an event for them, but then they say, yeah, but you know what? Of course, I'm going to go across. All of the owners for McDonald's going to go across the world and have another event while they have an event themselves in the United States. Now, you explain to me how that makes sense. Why wouldn't you have it on a different day? Why would you compete with yourself? You have no business sense because you are all emotionally tied and invested instead of being an individual. I deal with facts over feelings. Why would I have my live stream today and then be somewhere else on the same day? And have a live stream compete with myself on the same day? Why would I tell somebody, right? That's like me telling my son, hey, run my live stream today, right here, about this fight, this event. But I'm gonna go across country and I'm gonna have a live stream the same day talking about something different. Why would I compete with myself? See, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. People, we don't have no sense, right? No facts. We deal with all emotion when it's your favorite fighter. He said you doing this to Floyd. What am I doing to Floyd? I'm telling you the truth. What are you talking about? Why are you doing this to Floyd? What you talking about? He's a billionaire. He's a promoter right now. He's supposed to be uplifting the fighters like he said behind him. He just told you out his own mouth that why is Canelo Alvarez getting all the shine when these young fighters are not getting the shine? And then he himself competes with the young fighters, and you trying to tell me that I shouldn't tell him not to compete on the day with the young fighters? Hebrew Richard, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Floyd Bill in the fight. Y'all talking about it. Tank ain't going nowhere. It's all hype. They probably trending. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm not. Okay, let's say that's the case with Tank. Michael, what's going on? Let's say that's the case with Tank. What that got to do with Jermell, Charlo, and Jerron Ennis? Hebrew Richards. Let's say that's the case. He wanted to build a fight. Well, he's actually fighting May 14th, and that's a date that May 14th, Jermell Charlo and Jerron Boots Ennis making their ring return. So what's the hype about that? Go ahead and tell me. What's the hype? What's the reasoning and the hype behind that? How's he promoting and uplifting those fighters? Go ahead and tell me. Naeem, Quiet Storm Tate, brother in the super chat. In any sport, you can overstay your welcome, and this was a tasteless move by Floyd Mayweather. Agreed. Imagine this, right? Because he tells you, this is what he said. The PBC is the same. They're the same. So imagine LeBron James, right, has his company and has his brand having an event, and then he goes and plays a game across the country that's going to draw a lot of attention. Imagine him doing that. Imagine that. Sosa Smith, my brother in the super chat. Floyd very calculated. He trying Tank's show. So Tank's numbers are low, so he can be like, see, you need me. It's me who got you the fans. He doing that. I don't know if he's doing that, but I know this. He shouldn't. It's not necessary. It's just not. See, so here's the thing, right? Scooter by, I disagree. What you disagree with? Hebrew Rich's brother back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. He said Tank made more money than Crawfish, Shakur, Devin Spence. They are selling pay-per-view. Come on, wake up. Floyd ain't fighting on those days for real. Okay. Desmond Stone, my brother back in the super chat. In-house fight. So why not put Tank versus Rolly on the undercard? Make it make sense, Blue. I've been saying that. And if you're going to fight on those dates, why not give Jerron Boots Ennis the opportunity? Why not give these upcoming fighters, give them the opportunity? Give them the exposure. Put Jerron Boots Ennis on your undercard. Why not? Why not? Scooter Black, he said, I think you're wrong on this. Of course, because you can't focus on Floyd Mayweather being wrong. My brother Bitch, be megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with little kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. Again, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. He said, you're wrong on this. What am I wrong about? What part of this is not making sense? Why would you compete with your own business if it's your business indeed, like you said? So, Scooter, you said I'm wrong. So what am I wrong about since you want to play this game? See, we got all these emotional people in here that can't stand on their square. This is a reflection that tells me how you operate in real life. What are you talking about? I'm wrong on it. Why would you announce your fight when Tank? So Tank is everybody's wrong, huh? The Libra 926 brother in the super chat. Big Blue spitting the truth. I love Floyd. You right. I love Floyd Mayweather too. But right is right and wrong is wrong. But see, he can't do no wrong in these people's eyes, right? Because they emotionally tied. No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. You remember the dude on the barbershop, that movie, The Barbershop? You wrong on this one. No, you wrong. I don't know how you going to talk about Floyd like that. I don't know how you going to. No way. You wrong on this one. I ain't with you on this one. Bro, Unique, brother in the super chat, dropping that dirt on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, let's keep it 100. Floyd doing business, but he ain't no businessman. I mean, he make $1 billion. You make $1 billion, you got to be doing something right, businessman-wise. Right? But I understand exactly what you're getting at, my brother, bro, Unique. Exactly where you're going with that. I understand exactly where you're going with that. Yeah, they salute to my brother, bro, Unique, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. No, you wrong on this one. Abdul Anwar, what's going on? Paul Carrick, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Common sense just ain't common anymore. This is a fact, my brother Paul Carrick. Salute my brother Paul Carrick, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Yeah, you know, when you just say things about certain people, man, you start telling the truth about saying, no. But boy, if this was Canelo Alvarez, they'd be in here. Yeah, you right. Tristan V, brother in the super chat. Floyd fighting a week after Canelo, same day as Charlo, 2 weeks before Tank. That's crazy. He ain't have to do that. Tristan V, brother, and see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. See, salute to the brother Tristan V. He said he didn't have to do that. Exactly, because we know Tristan V, he has the pick of the litter. He could fight whenever, however, whoever he wants. He could fight whenever he wants. He could do whatever he wants. You could do whatever you like. He could do and fight wherever he wants. You mean tell me he was limited to those days? Come on, people. Shaq Jones, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. As you say about Bob, you can't blame Bob for being Bob. I would say the same about Floyd. He predictable, and I love Floyd. LOL. I still don't believe Spence touched him up, but it's well known he need attention. Joey Rodriguez, what's going on? Sosa Smith, my brother, and salute to my brother Shaq Jones, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Sosa Smith, brother in super chat. He on boots because he trending too hard. I'm saying this is my thing, right? Chaz 313, salute to Detroit. So here's the thing, Macadocious, Mac of the South, Houston, Texas, 056, my brother, what's good with you? Aaron Jones, brother in super chat. Floyd tried to Wilder shine before. Sad. When Wilder was getting ready to fight, he announced this. He announced things on that day. What do you think is? Thank you, Aaron Jones. Geo James, Khalil 98, Urban Naturalist. What's going on? Donald Williams. What's going on? So when Deontay Wilder was fighting, didn't Floyd Mayweather make a huge announcement that day? Made a huge announcement. You think that's how come? What do you think? It just happened. It just accidentally happened. It just happened. So it's a coincidence. It fell on these dates. People, what's wrong? 4 a.m. hustle. What's going on? Jason Moans, brother in super chat. What's wrong with Floyd going to the Joshua fight, or you don't consider him a blessing since he's going to Boots Charles and other fighters' fights? I'm asking you this question, Jason Moans. Why didn't he go to Claressa Shields' fight? You know exactly what. I'm not going to play those games. You're going to aggravate me, brother. So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you one simple question, brother. Why didn't he go to Claressa Shields' fight in the UK? If you want to play that game with me, you could go somewhere else. I'm not going to do it tonight. I already told you. So I'm asking you this question, right? Why didn't he go to Claressa Shields' fight? I don't have an issue with him going to Anthony Joshua fight. But why not uplift Jerron Boots Ennis? Why not uplift Claressa Shields' fight in the UK where you was training with her at your gym? And you saw the love that she had for you and the support that she had for you. Why wasn't you at her fight? You can make it your business to be at her fight when you have a private jet. You can do things like that. So Jason Moans, explain to me, why wasn't he there when he was training with her at the gym? He saw how her eyes lit up like a light bulb training with him. He saw how it made her day to just watch him spar and train and be considered on next to him and training with him. Why didn't he go to her fight? Go ahead and tell me. Jason Moans. Tristan V, my brother, super chat. A week after Canelo, same day as Charlo, he said, same day as Charlo and Boots, and 2 weeks before Tank, he ain't have to do that. He's taking their shine. Thank you, Tristan V. Coach Show Dry Race War. What's going on? You didn't. It's not necessary. Because, again, he could pick any day that he so chooses and fight on that day. And again, if you want to compete with anybody's day, why not compete with Canelo Alvarez's day? DC Jazz and Boston, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute to my brother DC Jazz and Boston, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Devon Webster, my brother in the super chat. Floyd ain't a businessman. He's a businessman. That's a fact. Ben Davis, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. It's a clear case of Floyd feeling that these guys are getting more attention than him, totally contradicting everything he said about the guys coming up behind him. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Caleb B921, what's going on? Thank you. If you're saying that these guys aren't getting enough attention, right? And salute to my brother Ben Davis dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Hoodie Smoke, my brother in super chat. He said, Blue, you got my in the truck. Salute to you, great brother. Hey, bro, it's amazing to me. Hoodie Smoke, it's amazing to me that people just pretend. The level of pretending that people will act like they don't understand just to be able to defend their favorite fighter is amazing to me. The level of emotion tied to a fighter, it is amazing to me, great brother, that you would just refuse to stand on truth. If he said, listen what he said, Hoodie Smoke, he said, these fighters behind me are not getting the credit and the just dues that they deserve. That's what he said. He said that they deserve more attention. Everybody's talking about Canelo. He said, I beat him easy. He lost easy. He's easy work. We should be talking about fighters like Lubin, Claressa Shields, Jerron Boots Ennis. He said this, not me. That was him in the post-fight press conference with Gervonta Tank Davis that said this, not me. And then you have the opportunity. You get a stretch of fights with the PBC that announced, and boxing overall as a whole, that just announced all these stretch of fights that are coming up. Important fights. Devin Haney for undisputed. Jermell Charlo for undisputed. Boots Ennis for the mandatory IBF eliminator. Okay, all of these big fights that are coming up. In the position that you already a billionaire. Your career, or quote unquote, you're already retired. You don't need the money. So you have the convenience. You have the room to say, hold on, I'm going to have to find a date. You retired, bro. You don't have a 9-to-5. So I'm going to have to find a date suitable for me that I'm not interrupting these fighters because I got to go support these fighters as you said that they deserve. I'm not placing a jacket on somebody that don't fit. This is what he said. He said they deserve more shine. They deserve more credit. They deserve more exposure. They deserve more consideration. Right? He said that. If he never said it, and there's people like that don't like to participate in the sport. They just retire. They go about their way. No, this is something that he said. He said that they deserve more credit. They deserve more exposure. They deserve more shine. So why not? Who better to give it to him than you? You are still the hottest commodity in the sport of boxing. So when Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting, right, regardless of if You going through something with him and he feel like he want to go on his own, whatever. Like you said, nothing lasts forever. You wish him well. Okay, cool. Be there today at the press conference. Support him today in his endeavors. Hey, appreciate you, great brother. You don't need the money. You still the biggest commodity. You would get even, his status would get even bigger. His status would get even bigger if he was at Boots' fight. Hey, this dude got next. Right? And now I understand if he don't want to pick a side. Like, let's say Devin Haney fighting Shakur Stevenson. You don't want to pick a side. Cool. Hey, both these young fighters got next. You can show up in his locker room, support, and that's it. But I want to show y'all something. Y'all telling me that all these multiple fighters, Shakur Stevenson saying it. Terrence Crawford team said it. Adrian Broner's been saying it. Gervonta Tank Davis is saying it. Like, at some point in time, the common denominator is him. The common denominator is him. Adrian Broner said it. Well, it's Adrian Broner. He don't want to listen. Tank said, oh, well, it's Tank Davis. He don't want to listen. Shakur saying it. Terrence Crawford saying it. I'm confused. My brother Mickey Bay, like, what are we talking about here? Didn't Deontay Wilder? Like, what are we talking about? These are people from all different walks of life that have completely different background. Deontay Wilder and Adrian Broner have nothing in common. Nothing. Terrence Crawford and Tank Davis have nothing in common. Nothing. But how come they're saying similar things? When you have the gift. On top of that, this is another thing y'all missing. On top of that, today was Erickson Lubin's press conference. Did you know that? How many people was aware that Erickson Lubin's press conference was today as well? Sosa Smith, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Floyd is a beta male trying to pass as an alpha. He's so insecure. He feels like the people somewhat besides him, he becomes irrelevant. Always has to be sending attention since early days. It's just him. I know this, right? That I truly wish Nicky Nick, what's going on? And this is why I'm saying this. Stephen Elder Mack, what's going on? And this is why I'm saying this. I truly wish most of these fighters come from an unfortunate background. Let me say this. Most of the fighters come from an unfortunate background. 9 times out of 10, most of these fighters are not coming from a fortunate situation. They're coming from an unfortunate situation, right? Most of them, right? And I'm not talking about just the African-American fighters, the Mexican fighters, whomever, right? They 9 times out of 10, most of these boxers are coming from an unfortunate background. Most of them. So when you get in a position where you have made it, it's your responsibility to give back. Because 9 times out of 10, you had some sort of influence or impact on those fighters. The Haven Alexander, what's going on? That coming up behind you. Patrick Bell, what's going on? 9 times out of 10, you had some sort of impact and influence on those fighters coming up behind you. You understand? And you owe it to them. It's your responsibility to give back to those fighters. Not 1, not 2, but no, give back. Especially when the only thing you have to do is give your attention. When you see Claressa Shields in the position that she's in, and when she can break through, and she's successful, she's 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 3 division world champion, faster than any fighter, male or female, to do so. She's undisputed in 2 separate weight classes. And you know a female has never cracked $1 million in any fight. Make it happen for her. Make it happen for her. KG412, brother in the super chat. Why not fight on May 7th and take Canelo shine? Why overshadow PBC fighters if he's a partner with Al Heyman? KG412, this is what I'm trying to tell you. When his initial dates was Mexican Cinco de Mayo weekend, Mexican Independence Day weekend anyway, KG412. That was his date. He made those dates even more famous than anybody else. Kai, brother in the super chat, he says Shakur Boots, Lorenzo Truck Simpson, none of these guys signed with TMT. I wonder why. He say he for fighters, but pulls stunts like this one. Shaking my head. Salute, my brother Kai. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Devon Webster, my brother in the super chat. Who does Floyd respect enough to check him, though, Blue Blood? See, that's what I'm saying. Even but this is what I'm saying, Devon Webster. Let's say it gets to the point where, oh, he ain't even gonna listen to you because he feel. Then, but you still got to tell him anyway. He'll appreciate it later on down the line, even if your relationship go like this, even if it goes like this, right? You got to tell him the honest truth. Hey, listen, man, this is what it is. They're gonna respect you down the line. Trust me. Nothing under the sun is new. It's all a rerun. I done seen it and been through it 1,000 different times. You're going to appreciate it as you age. Trust me. And be like, man, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much fame you got. I don't care about none of that. You're going to, down the line, when you sit by yourself, whether you admit it or not, you're going to say, man, this dude was right. This person was right. Hebrew Richards, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, open that phone line. I got to defend Floyd. Floyd ain't got to do nothing. Y'all tripping. Of course he don't have nothing to do. He don't have to do nothing for you. Of course, because clearly you don't have nobody, you don't hold nobody in high standards. Fight to prove my love. What's going on? See, I hold the people around me accountable. I live different. I teach my kids different. You understand? It's about giving back. It ain't about always receiving, brother. So maybe for you, it's all about receiving. And maybe that's how you approach. But for me, I love to give back. There's a reason why every person I see here that has a platform, I'm going to try to promote it to the best of my abilities. Now, my day be crunched, and I'll attempt to get on everybody's platform, right? I always give the roses to the people that helped me get to where I'm at today. Everybody in this chat, I know when you're here and when you're not here, because I appreciate the support that you give me on a daily basis. That's why I tell you this is ours. This is not mine. This is ours. We built this together. So maybe you don't feel like somebody has any accountability, but I do. So when I get to the point where I'm at and y'all talking about, oh, Blue got 150,000 subscribers, I ain't wake up and say, give me 150,000 subscribers. Y'all was the ones that helped me get to the 150,000 subscribers. So guess what? The least I could do is know who you are on a daily day basis, ask you how you doing on a daily day basis, and talk to you on a day-to-day basis. That's the least I could do. And if you're one of my brothers that have a platform, I'm going to tell everybody and scream to the heavens how many times, many times as I can, that you should go and subscribe to their channel and get them up to as many subscribers as you possibly can. Because guess what? That's how I rock. That's the definition of being real for me. That's standing on your square. So, yeah, he ain't got to do nothing. Nobody got to do nothing in life. Jason Mones, brother in the super chat. Blue, you want your pushing this narrative saying Floyd should support all young black fighters is wrong. Why shouldn't Floyd support Virgil Ortiz and relax? Yeah, okay, brother. Letchy Puma Skill, what's going on? Where you been at, bro? Cleon Ware, my brother in super chat. Floyd forgot when you give back genuinely to those that come in under you, he'll be beyond blessed. This is a fact. This is a fact. So here's the thing. Let me tell you, Cleon Clear, New Page J, what's going on? I just put this on my social media. I find joy in giving back to other people. I find joy in being able to touch other people, help other people, because I'm comfortable and happy with myself already. I don't need nobody to validate and make me happy. Not nobody. So guess what? Right? If I brought my wife on here right now, she'll tell you, hey, if I got $10 and somebody need, I'm gonna give you the $10 and I'll find a way to get whatever I need. She'll tell you right now, right? I don't care who it is, right? I give my kids any and everything. All I ask is them to be nice people, treat people with respect, and treat me and your mother with respect. That's all I ask. That's a fact. I give the person next to me the shirt off my back. Facts. Mr. Get Right, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. That's just who I am. And guess what? I'm going to defend and protect those that I love. My brother Ron, Broken Traditions, that's my brother for real. Maybe y'all don't understand that. But Ron, Broken Traditions, we grew up since we was 5 years old in the same block, in the same neighborhoods, in the same hoods. He could tell you. I'm going to defend him until the cows come home. He could tell you that's a fact. And anybody we grew up with, he'll tell you that's a fact. I'll lay it all on the line for him. That's a fact. If Ron Broken Traditions here, he'll tell you that's a fossil fact. I'm not making nothing up. What you see here sitting on the other side of the screen is who I am on a day-to-day basis. Facts. Louis Bay, my brother in the super chat, he said, hey, Blue, Floyd could have made a major move like Don King and had a fight with all the fighters up and coming on the card. That's a fact. Julius Letterman, what's going on? That's a fact. That's a fact. T. Lloyd, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother T. Lloyd in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, great brother. Appreciate you. Sosa Smith, my brother in the super chat, said that's what happened with him and 50 Cent. And now I don't even know what played out. Eagle City 56, what's going on? Champ Workout, what's going on? I hear so many different. Khalil Mays, what's going on? B. Paul, what's going on? I hear so many. Corbin Phoenix, what's going on? So many different situations that took place. I really don't even know what the truth is with that. I don't really know what the truth is that. So see, here's the thing, right? So Hebrew Richards continues to tell you it's not real, Blue. He's not fighting. So then why try to put any attention out there? It's not warranted. It's energy. Why would you put it out there if you're not even intending to do it? That makes it even worse. That's for attention. So it's unjustifiable. You're trying to justify the unjustifiable. You can't justify it. If you're going to say, oh, he's not really fighting, he's just doing, okay, so then why put it out there? For what? Steve Young, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, I think Floyd, no, Canelo is too big in the game now, and if he tried to steal Canelo Day, it would backfire on him. Floyd wouldn't want to be embarrassed. That's a strong possibility. That's a strong possibility. Derek Gordon, 16 Deuce Deuce. What's going on with you, great brother? Terry Pruitt, right? Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? So that's the thing, right? See, that's the problem with us. We took he ain't got to do nothing. What you mean he ain't got to do nothing? Yeah, he do. The people, how he become a billionaire? Because of you. That's funny. I love how people love to say, oh, this person ain't got to do nothing. But in their everyday life, you walk to the store, you're going to demand that you get your time and your money worth of everything. You expect and hold everybody accountable when it comes to you personally in your everyday life. But when it comes to a situation like this, right, and it don't affect you, you'll say he ain't got to do nothing. But in your everyday life, let your landlord not do something for you. Let somebody not do something for you that you expect them to do for you. And you'll be the first person talking about, oh, you supposed to. You be the first person to talk about, oh, you were supposed to. Oh, I did this. You were supposed to give me this. Come on, man. Sherman Callahan, what's going on? Solo Production, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Floyd don't need the money. He should be shining light on these great fighters. Shaking my hand, but it's still hashtag man down. Bud will be at Spence fight next weekend. Salute. Yeah, for sure. He gonna be there. Sports Express Podcast. What's going on? Sugar Tate Boxing. What's going on? Mike Wolf. What's going on? Alex Powell. What's going on? H-Town 713. My brother. What's good with you? Creme de la Creme. Rod Flash. Porsche. What's going on? Rally Marab. What's going on? Ellie Willie, what's going on? Natasha Bass, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Salute my brother Solo Productions, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Malik, brother in the super chat, dropping it. He said, the LWBC mentality. Much love, brother, from France. Salute to you, great brother. Salute to France, man. Salute to France. Mr. Miyagi, West Baltimore. Amar Mukhtar, what's going on? Peace be free, what's going on? No, he told me open the phone line so I could defend Floyd. What you talking about, man? What is you talking about? Clarence McClain, what's going on? What is you talking about? Mixer 6-7, what's going on? Dion Dub, brother in super chat. Speaking of support, here's a little hashtag salute. Salute to my brother Dion Dub. Where you been at, bro? I don't see you all the time. Where you been at? He said you saying all that to say what? That you could watch somewhere else. That's what I'm saying. Jason Moan, since you saying Blue, you saying all that to say what? I'm saying all that to say that there's multiple platforms that you could watch if you don't like my take. Kane the Bad Guy, what's going on? Ant Davis, what's going on? Why be here? Check the time. Len O, what's going on? What's the point? That's what I'm saying. TS Sim 7, what's going on? Akando Sammy Hassan, my brother, what's going on? You don't have to like my point. You don't have to like my viewpoints. Cool. And you don't have to, nobody has to do nothing. Cool. So go to those channels, those platforms that's going to support everything you believe in. This is what I don't get. I don't understand this. People will come here, Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on, Young King, and tell me every day, man, you ain't right. You ain't right. You don't this. You ain't wrong. You this and it. Why come here? Right there, Al Noga, what's going on? There's a platform that's going to agree with everything that you want to agree with. They're going to stand with everything that you want them to stand with. Everything that you believe and there's somebody there. There's somebody for everybody. Why come here every day? You know why? Michael Erickson, what's going on? Burkslow, what's going on? You know why? Because once you see the truth, you can't unsee the truth. And you know what I'm telling you is the truth, regardless if you want to stand on it or not. Period. Mr. Get Right, my brother in the super chat. The fighters before Floyd didn't put the battery in his back. He got to the top off will. These young fighters need to do the same. Right. So, Mr. Get Right, don't take the opportunity. Don't be an opportunist. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Don't be an opportunist then, Mr. Get Right. See, this is the problem. Y'all love to give people passes and don't want to hold nobody accountable. So you said the fighters in the past didn't help him get to where he get. Cool. But then why he gives so many people credit for helping him get to where he got? And then if that's the case, right? And I'm cool with that, right? So if that's the case, cool. But answer to me this question. Then why take the opportunity when you have the platform to tell people just how much these young fighters should get support and they should get attention and exposure and everybody should be raving about them? Why? So when he talks about how Pernell Whitaker gave him help and helped him out and showed him the ropes and things of that nature and the fighters in the past, cool. I don't have no problem with that. Mr. Get Right, I don't have no problem with that. But don't tell the world that they should Leon Sterling, what's going on? But then don't tell the world, Ruben Gutierrez, what's going on? That they deserve to get a lot of credit and acknowledgement. What you telling the world that for? Don't say nothing. See, if I'm going to tell you something, you should attempt to do it. Derek Gordon, 16 Deuce, Big G, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Yo, Blue, Floyd must know when you have a big platform, everybody see you and how you move in life and in business. Exactly. Salute to my brother Derek Gordon, 16 Deuce. Exactly, great brother. My thing is this, right? You don't have to do anything. See, I've always had this thing, right? Nobody tells you to do anything. You understand? Nobody tells you to take the stands and do, nobody tells you to do that. Like, for instance, when you have people that want to run for this position, this office, this seat, or I want to be a boxer, I want to be this. Nobody tells you have to do those things. Just like nobody tells you to say, speak up for these fighters. And once you do it, stand on it. That's my thing. For instance, George Foreman ain't talking about uplifting none of these fighters. All George Foreman is doing is selling his Foreman grills and living his own life. And I respect that. He ain't out here telling you this fighter should get attention, this fighter needs to get acknowledged, that fighter needs to get acknowledged. He ain't doing none of that. You barely see Sugar Ray Leonard. You see Lennox Lewis at fights, right? You see Lennox Lewis at these fights, right? Is Lennox Lewis run? No. He's not. So you don't want to hold him accountable for what he said. Hold him accountable for what he said. He's the one that said, while we talking about Canelo, we need to give acknowledgement to Jerron Ennis and Erickson Lubin, and these fighters need to be acknowledged. Okay, so give them the acknowledgement. Claressa Shields is a great fighter. She's this, and this. Okay, so give her the acknowledgement. That's all I'm telling you. That's all. And salute to my brother Derek Gordon. Appreciate you dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Trey Boy 89, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. I don't comment much, but I always enjoy the great content. Keep it going, King. I appreciate you 1,000%. Salute to my brother Trey Boy 89, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. El Rivy, brother in the super chat, said no risk to be outsold by Canelo. Take on people out. Shaking my head. This is what I'm trying to say, man. Eric Black 60, what's going on? V Money, what's going on? And like I said, Orlando Hurton, what's going on? Och Entertainment TV, what's going on? Ben Davis, my brother in super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said he shouldn't try to outshine anybody, not even Canelo. Pick a date later in the year, have your fight, keep it moving. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to. Exactly, bro. Unique. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Bobby Digital, what's going on? Austin Baker, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Appreciate my brother Austin Baker dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Devon Webster, brother in the super chat. Jay-Z told us fame the worst drug known to man, Blue Blood. This is a fact. This is a fact. Mike Keeler, Stack Bundles, what's going on, great brother? So my thing is this, right? Quee Tanner, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? You don't have to do anything. And I'm not saying he has to do anything, but don't say nothing. Don't tell us why we talk to Samaj Goldberg, what's going on? Tolberg, what's going on? Don't tell us that this fighter needs to get. So now what you're doing is you're being an opportunist. So at the moment, you're saying these things you truly don't mean. That's what you're doing. I'm going to try to be there. I'm going to try to support you. If I'm telling you, I'm going to try to do it. He's been around the world 12,000 times. I'm not saying he got to be at every fight and support every single fighter, because that's impossible, because then he ain't living his own life. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, when you have the opportunity, Claressa Shields, for instance, now maybe he has something important to do with his family and business. Cool. But you have a private jet. Try to schedule your things around making it to that fight. Let me go support Claressa Shields. You know what? When she came, her eyes lit up like a light bulb, right? Being there, you saw what you did for her. Let me go to Claressa Shields' fight, walk Claressa Shields out, or just be there in support of her. Takes nothing to do that. Takes nothing to do that. And then I'm gone. T. Lloyd, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in super chat. He said your chatter flaky today. I sent 50 and another half a dub, and I'm not sure you got it. Oh no, I got the 50 and I got the half a dub right now. Salute to my brother T. Lloyd dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue, and now you dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. T. Lloyd, I got it, great brother. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, great brother. Bishop Corner Reloaded, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, it's like the parent that kicks their child out at 18 and says, I had to get it on my own. They should too. And when they fail, turn around and call them. This is a fact. Thank you, Bishop Corner. Facts. When the whole reason, and Bishop Corner, thank you for saying that. And while the whole reason for you as a parent to be successful is so they don't have to go through what you did coming up, so they have it easier. The whole plan is for you to stand on my shoulders, and then somebody else stand on their shoulders, on your shoulders, and then somebody stand on their shoulders, so it gets easier. You're building a ladder, right? Just like you said as a parent, right? Me and my wife, we do it different. Why? So we could do it different than what we had. And now now we're making it easy on them, right? Now they have to learn in some way, somehow. But we try to make it as easy as possible on them so that they can make it easy, so it becomes generational. The whole reason that you become, Floyd Miller says he became a billionaire, right? And so when he became a billionaire, now the trickle down effect is it's called generational wealth for a reason. So that the ones coming up behind you, generationally, right? You're making it easy on them, their kids, kids. That's the point. So when it comes down to the sport of boxing, isn't that the point as well? Why would you want to make it, if you care and love these fighters coming up behind you, right? Why would you want to why would they have to make it difficult? Okay, you said you love the people that paved the way for you. You wouldn't be where you at if they didn't pave the way. Okay, now you paved the way. Now it should be easier. The road should be this wide for them to go through, because they paved this way. The ones before you, before them, paved this. Then the ones before you paved this. Then you paved this. Now they should be able to come drive an 18-wheeler down that lane with no problem. Will North America Media Group. Will North America Group, brother in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, did you read James Prince's book? He explains how Floyd begged him to help get away from Arum and had to regulate him because Floyd tried to screw him. He said he would never do business with him again. He said, Floyd's still my favorite fighter in the world, but real is real. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. People don't get it. Will North America Group. People don't get it. Dropping that hundo on your boy Blue. That's what I'm trying to explain to the people. Will North America Group is that it's a mindset. And it all can't be yours. Because ain't none of it yours to begin with. You owe it to the people behind you and the people in front of you. And in between that, you enjoy life. It ain't yours to keep. It's yours to enjoy as you go through your journey, it's yours to pass back. It's a baton. I pass you the baton. Now you pass him the baton, and he pass him the baton. Ain't nothing forever. You're supposed to keep passing the baton. It's not for you to take the baton and hold on to it because it's not yours. You're supposed to enjoy the journey from in between the person that passed you the baton to you passing that person behind you the baton. That's it. That's what it's about. And if people don't understand that concept, this is not hard to understand. So let me show you something, right? You see, like the brother just brought up Jay Prince. Jay Prince is helping all types of other fighters. He ain't stopped at Floyd Mayweather. Right? He didn't stop at Floyd Mayweather, did he? He now with Shakur Stevenson. Peace and blessings to the Queen Dahlia Internet and the Cash App. Dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Peace and blessings to the Queen Dahlia Internet and the Cash App. Dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, Queen. Fabian Terry, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. What's up, Blue? I was driving. Hear me out. Do you think Floyd bypassed competing with Canelo in effort to fight him in the future for a large payday? No. Because here's the thing. He don't have to build anything for a fight with Canelo Alvarez. He don't have to build it. It's already built. If Floyd Mayweather right now said that he wanted to fight Canelo Alvarez, guess what? He going to get however much money he's seeking out to fight Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to say it again to you, great brother. Fabian Terry, my brother, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. If Floyd Mayweather wanted to fight Canelo Alvarez right now, he could get $300 million to fight Canelo Alvarez. If they give him Canelo Alvarez 50 to $100 million to fight these level of fighters that he's fighting, right? Guess what? If he fought Floyd Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather can get $300 million to fight Canelo Alvarez. Right now. He don't need to build it. He don't need announce nothing. He don't need none of that. He needs no springboard. He don't need no springboard. And I understand exactly what you're saying, but he don't need a springboard. And he's not going to hurt Canelo Alvarez. Actually, in all actuality, right? Fabian Terry, in all actuality, him competing on the same date with Canelo Alvarez would actually make the fight, a future fight with Canelo Alvarez, even bigger. Macadon 1, what's going on? Jose Triano, what's going on? Jonathan Kurtz, what's going on? Right? He would make a fight. If he competed on the same day, he would just make the fight with him and Canelo Alvarez that much bigger. Because people would imagine, let me give you an example. Imagine Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fought on the same day. You know what that would do for a future fight with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford? It makes the fight even bigger. Patrick Bell, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. Tell the truth. Tell that truth. That's the only way I could do it, bro. See, here's the problem. I listen. Mo 2013, what's going on? King of Kings, what's going on? See, here's the difference between me and most people. I will tell my dad the truth. I tell my mother the truth. I tell my kids the truth. I tell my wife the truth. I tell anybody around me, my friends, everybody. I'm going to tell you the truth. My sisters, my brothers, my siblings, I'm going to tell you the truth. And if I'm wrong, then I'll just stand corrected. But I'm not going to be a person that don't tell you what I feel is the truth. And then you go and you continue to make a mistake and you turn around and you be like, man, and I all along, I felt like you should have did this, this, and this. I'm not that person. So DOG215, my brother, what's good with you? I love Floyd Mayweather. I'm a huge fan of Floyd Mayweather. So when you get people come here talking about, oh man, I knew you always got something against Floyd. See, those are people that don't live in reality. I live in reality. You understand? See, I love my wife. So if I tell her the truth about something, that means I don't love her. Because I don't go along with everything she says or everything she wants to do or everything she think is right. That means I don't love her. Or if I tell my kids, hey, listen, you ain't do this, this, and this, or you did this, and this happened because you didn't do this, or this happened. So if I don't tell them that, and if I tell them that, that means I don't love them, or I don't respect them, or don't like them because I tell them the truth. See, that's the problem. I don't live in fantasy land. I live in reality. So yeah, I'll tell Floyd Mayweather. Listen, I love Floyd Mayweather, the greatest fighter. I never pick against Floyd Mayweather ever. So, but if I tell Floyd Mayweather, hey, bro, don't do that. Don't compete with these fighters, or don't do this. Don't announce your fight. Tank got this fight this day, or don't do this. That means I got something against him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Fam Tovar, brother in the super chat. Much love to you. Appreciate you. See, those are people that can't separate feelings from facts. I don't rock like that. So that's why what I'm saying, it sounds like Charlie Brown, wah, 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 wah. That's what it sounds like. Mr. Get Right, brother, super chat. Many of these guys say Floyd gives them advice all the time, like Shakur. Tank gained a huge buzz off of Floyd undercards. How is that not supporting? You right. Bobby Digital, brother, in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue Blood never cared for Mayweather because everything he's done has been about him and refused to give fighters before him credit. Tank last fight, he was on the mic. How he robbed people with the not Mayweather last pay-per-view. Trade Dub 234. What's going on? Yeah, that's what he said, Bobby Digital. Salute to my brother Bobby Digital, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. See, here's the thing. Miss Aisha, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing tonight? See, here's the thing. Nicole Birch, what's going on? I'm just a person that I'd rather tell you, like, hey, listen, man, Surrett 357, what's going on? I'm just a person that would tell you, like, yo, listen, man, you should do this, this, and this. Bro, why are you doing that? More of my friends will tell you, my brothers will tell you, everybody that's in, I'm going to tell them, bro, why'd you do that? I'm not going to sugarcoat anything because I don't have time. Nobody has time. Time is not on nobody's side. So why am I going to sit here and tell you, bro, no, you was right when I feel like you was wrong? There's no way you can tell me that he can't do more and support and uplift and pave the way even better for these fighters coming up behind him. You can't tell me that. Fabian Terry, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. With that being said, Floyd doing himself and the younger fighters a disservice. I don't know about doing himself a disservice, but and I won't even say he's doing them a disservice. I just say that he's doing that. You would limit their range. I don't know how much effect it's going to have on Boots and Jermell Charlo fight, but I would much rather you get on their page with them, support and push their fight than to compete with it. I don't care. Like I said, if it's in Dubai at 3:00 in the afternoon, and they fighting in the States at for instance, Teofimo Lopez fighting, right? What did he do? He gonna fight the next day again on Teofimo Lopez is fighting George Kambosos. I'm gonna fight Logan Paul in the same city. Y'all didn't hear what I said. I'm gonna fight Logan Paul in the same city on the same weekend the very next day. Why? Oh, what y'all forgot about that? Trayvon Allen, what's going on? Teofimo Lopez fighting June 5th in Miami against George Kambosos. He announced he's going to fight June 6th in Miami against Logan Paul. Why? Ivan Flores, what's going on? Ben Frank Jr. 100, what's going on? Why? You mean to tell me, Louis Lopez, what's going on? Eric Holmes, what's going on? You mean to tell me that was his only option? Christopher Bowman, what's going on? And guess what? I'm not a fan. YFN Casanova, what's going on? I'm not a fan of how Teofimo Lopez was doing Devin Haney, Deontay Mosley, Anthony Bolton, what's going on? Or how he was talking, Dub_right side, my brother, what's going on? I'm not a fan of that. I told you guys, right? But why, if you Floyd Mayweather, why would you do such a thing? Just ask yourself that question. See, people, these are things that people forgot that took place. And salute to my brother Fabian Terry dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Salute, peace and blessings to the queen, Terry Pruitt, right in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I'm reading the comments and seeing so many people in their feelings defending Floyd character. The facts are the facts. Great fighter, heck yes. But he is very arrogant and always wants some of the shine. Terry Pruitt, right? Teofimo Lopez fighting George Kambosos in Miami. Their options are limited. His is not. He has a black card, and they have a limitation. So Teofimo Lopez set to fight George Kambosos Saturday, June 5th, right? Or June 4th, whatever day it was. Floyd Mayweather announced, I'm fighting Logan Paul June 6th in Miami. Same city. Same city. Same city. Same weekend. Why? Jason Moon said, because Floyd can, Blue. I didn't ask you what he can and can't do. I asked you, why is he doing it? Neckbone, what's going on, great brother? I didn't ask you what he can and can't do. I'm asking you, why would he do it? Answer that question. See, it's easy to say, oh, because he can. No, I'm asking you, why would he do it, though? Now ask yourself that question. Imagine this. Imagine Sugar Ray Leonard or Marvin or Muhammad Ali, right? When Floyd Mayweather getting ready to fight Shane Mosley. And Muhammad Ali said, you know what? I'm going to fight in the same city you are, on the same weekend you are, in the next day against one of the biggest YouTubers in the world. Or a big exhibition. I'm going to do it the same city, same weekend, and everything. Imagine that. Imagine that. Now, I'm not asking you what he can and can't do. Tony Cricto, what's going on? Jose Villarreal, what's going on? I'm not asking you what he can and can't do. I know he could do whatever he so choose. Super Trunks, Deuce, what's going on? I'm not saying he can't. He could do whatever he want. I'm asking you, why is he doing it? You Master Allah, what's going on? Hebrew Riches, brothers in the super chat, once again dropping another half a hundo on your boy Blue. Salute to the brother Hebrew Riches in the super chat, dropping a half a hundo on your boy Blue. He said, for all you smart people who has made more money than Tank, please answer. Floyd plays the bad guy. Floyd is the biggest name in boxing. Real boxing fans gonna watch. Boots over exhibition. Please open the line so I can cook the wrenches. Hebrew Richards. You said so for all the smart people. Who has made more money than Tank? Devin Haney makes about the same money as Tank. And he don't have Floyd Mayweather backing him. And he don't fight on pay-per-view. I'm going to ask you again, Hebrew Richards. See, and I appreciate you dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. But I'm going to answer for the wrenches. So Devin Haney makes about the same amount of money as he does without the pay-per-view. He said his cap. Okay, brother, if you don't want to know the truth, then please, then why talk? Then why talk? It's pointless. You know everything. So cool. Then what's the point? No problem. Then why have a conversation? Jay Mendo, what's going on? A Busy 713, what's going on? He said his cap. Really? Okay. Kevin Admins, what's going on? Okay. Jeff Campbell, what's going on? He said his cap. It's the furthest thing from cap, brother. Trust me. It's the furthest thing from cap. Anthony Wright, what's going on? So I'm going to say it to you again. Devin Haney makes about the same amount of money, if not slightly more, guaranteed up front. Gervonta Tank Davis gets the pay-per-view shares. Devin Haney don't get pay-per-view shares because he don't fight on pay-per-view, and he don't have he says public record. Hebrew Richards. I'm gonna say this to you again, brother. I'm gonna say this to you again. I'm gonna say this to you again. Devin Haney makes about the same amount of money as Gervonta Tank Davis. He does not have the push of Floyd Mayweather. Okay, he doesn't have that. He's not. He can't hitch his wagon to Floyd Mayweather. Chip Game Sports TV. What's going on? And he's not fighting on pay-per-view. King of Kings. What's going on? Berg Slow. What's going on? Oh, he said he was talking to somebody else. The Natural. What's going on? Shawnee D. What's going on? And he doesn't fight on pay-per-view, and he doesn't have Floyd Mayweather co-signing his every move. Now, does Tank make far and above more than Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia? Yeah, for sure he does. Jesus Mendoza, what's going on? And Shakur Stevenson, yeah, he makes way more than they do. Does Rolly have a chance on knocking out Tank? Everybody has a chance to step in the ring with those small gloves on. So for sure, Rolly has a chance. I don't think he will. Darnell Schaefer, what's going on? Darnell Schaefer, I know Devin because of Floyd. Yeah, but you was made aware of him like you was made aware of Errol Spence. He doesn't co-sign them and directly promote them and Maya Egypt, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? King Ali Al, what's going on? He doesn't co-sign them and promote them on a day-to-day basis. Just like he made Errol Spence, you aware of Errol Spence. Yeah, you know Devin Haney from training in his gym and training with Floyd Sr., but he doesn't promote them and he don't co-sign them. It's completely different. Kevin Adams, what's going on? It's different. Hebrew Riches, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. So would you say Floyd helped Tank and build Tank? If Depp was with Floyd, he would be 10 times bigger. Why would he be 10 times bigger when he's just as big as Tank right now? And he has Floyd. You're not listening. Chua Coronado, what's going on? Miss Joette said, Blue, can you read the boy T. Lloyd's comment? What did he say? What did I miss it? T. Lloyd, I missed his comment? Oh. Kings, what's going on? He says, spinal surgery tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Wish me luck. Wow, brother. T. Lloyd, man. Everybody in the comments, please do me a favor, man. Everybody send your prayers and blessings to my brother T. Lloyd, man. He say he have spinal surgery tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. You don't need luck, great brother. You got this. I'm not going to wish you luck because I already know you got this. And bless to my brother. Everybody send the prayer hand emojis to my brother T. Lloyd, man. Please, can I get the entire chat to support my brother T. Lloyd, who's having spinal surgery tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., man. Support my brother T. Lloyd. Bless to you, great brother. You're gonna be fine, man. T Bugs, let me rent you up, brother. You know, I worked in this. I worked in that field for quite some time. Today's time and the advancements of technology, you're gonna be just fine, great brother. And you know, take it easy. You know, follow the steps, and you know, don't try to take any shortcuts. Don't try to go out the boundaries. You know, and just you know, push when it comes to rehab. When you go in rehab and things of that nature, you know, you push it in. You know what I mean? But you always listen to your body, and just listen to your body, great brother. Salute to my brother T. Lloyd, man. Blessings to you, great brother. Blessings to you. My brother T. Boogs, man, let me wrench you up. T. Boogs, I didn't even know you ain't have a wrench. Salute to my brother T. Boogs. I didn't even know you ain't have a wrench. Thank you, Miss Joette, for pointing that out because I completely missed T. Lloyd's comment. So, my brother T. Lloyd, man, blessings to you, great brother. You got this. I'm 1,000% certain you're going to be just fine, just healthy, and you'll be back, on the grind, in no time. Today's time, you'll be back in no time. You know what I mean? They're going to have you up and walking quick, fast, and in a hurry. Sometimes they have you up and walking in the same day. You know what I mean? So, blessed to my brother T. Lloyd, man. You got this. And we rocking with you. You already know. Blessings to you, brother. Miss Joette, thank you. Thank you, Queen. Miss Joette, thank you, Queen, for bringing that to my attention. I thank you. So Hebrew Richards, brother, you said so you say Floyd helped Tank and build Tank up. Right. And then you said if Dev was with Tank Floyd, he would be 10 times better. If he was 10 times better, then that means he would be better in a better place than Gervonta Tank Davis, right? So what I'm saying to you is this: even without his help, Clint Eastwood, what's going on? Without his help, right? Without his help, he couldn't. He wanted to initially sign Devin Haney, and Devin Haney was like, "No, we're going to go the route that you said that everybody should go and be their own boss. We're not going to go that route." Right? You said that everybody should be their own boss. That's the route we're going to take. Okay. We're going to be our own boss. We're going to look to be great, and we're going to follow the green print as they stated. Right. And so what I'm saying to you is this. Okay. Is that, he's a dollar wild. What's going on? He's in about the same place. Right? He's in about the same place as Gervonta Tank Davis, and he don't have that push. Lonzo Thompson, what's going on? Eric Horn, what's going on? He don't have that push. You understand? He don't have that backing. He don't have that platform. He is building it from the beginning. Fernando Douglas, what's going on? He's completely building it from the beginning, right? So what I'm saying to you is this: you saying that he built him up and he did this. Yeah, he did. Obsidian Lion, the code keeper, what's going on? But he did it. Now you got to ask yourself this: Copper Colored King, what's going on? How much of that is Tank doing as well, Hebrew Richards? Because what other fighter, he's hitched his wagon and built up other fighters, and who has been as big and successful as Gervonta Tank Davis? Joe D 415, what's going on? GP 21, what's going on? Hebrew Richards, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, "I'm out, Blue. I love Blue. FYI, I don't have to agree with Blue on everything. I don't agree with him this time. Y'all mad because I don't agree. I'm out, Blue. It was fun, King. Where you going, brother? We having a dialogue. Where you headed to? And I'm getting ready to open the phone lines. Go get it. What's going on? Christopher Walker, what's going on? See, I could have a conversation with Hebrew Richards, but when other people come here and they trying to, big boy, do me a favor, pass me 3 bottles of water. Conversation, common sense. What's going on? Everett White, what's going on? It's the ones that come here putting Jackson on. Oh, you got something against Floyd and you don't like Floyd and this. No, that's the ones I can't have those kind of conversations. Those are the conversations I can't have. I thought it was this morning.
Oh, this morning?
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. I'll look outside. See if you see anybody else out there. Darius Gill, y'all, what's going on? And salute to Hebrew Richards dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. It was yesterday? Hmm?
Nah, it's no that was crazy.
Yesterday. Thought he didn't go. So now, that's what I'm saying, right? You take the stand to say that these fighters should be built up and acknowledged. Well, then why don't you do it? So why don't you do it? Why don't you be the one to do it? You understand what I'm saying? If you feel like Barbara Davis, have a great night, Queen. Have a great night to you, Queen. Blessings to you. And I know you got to get up early. And Barbara Davis, I had you in mind when I started early. I said, I got to get up. I got to start early. Ben Davis, my brother in Super Chat, that's what makes up great debate, agreement, and disagreement, but respect for both parties. That's what I'm saying. That's what I can have that with Hebrew Richardson, right? But when other people come in and they oh, you don't like Floyd because of this, and I can't do those conversations. Salute my brother Ben Davis in the Super Chat. The streamer, brother in the Super Chat, he said, Money did a good job with Tank. Just stay with Floyd and he will have his legacy fights. I do think Money should have had Tank Rolly on his card, though. Agreed. Sean Mayfield, what's going on? Agreed. T. Lloyd, my brother, back in the Super Chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Truth, Floyd Mayweather to me is the back box, is the back box at my opinion, but it's no promoted. Tank was right to leave. He said, truth is Floyd Mayweather to me is the back box at my opinion, but it's no promoted. Tank was right to leave. I don't understand what you were saying. T. Lloyd, I don't understand what you're saying. Just type it in the chat what you were saying. Christopher Bone, what's going on? Luis Lopez, what's going on? Daniel Darrow, 76, my brother, what's good with you? Oh, he's the best boxer. Oh, so you're saying he was the best boxer, but not at the best at promoting. Global icon, what's going on? That's what you're saying, T. Lloyd? He's the best boxer, but not the best promoter. And Tank got the right to leave. Blue, open up the lines. Will you let me call in? I'll let everybody call in. Why wouldn't I let you call in? Just keep it clean. I don't no, you can't use certain words and don't come in here and using this word and that word. That's not what we do. You got to keep it all the way clean, as I do on a day-to-day basis. YV007, what's going on? I don't know what happened to his typing. Yeah, Morpheus Bay, what's going on? Christopher Walker, what's going on? He said TMT is the best in the game by far. Chip Game Sports, what's going on? Keep it clean and you could call in. Yeah, that's a fact. He said on Bills, but was saying Floyd is the very best boxer. Yeah, that's what I figured you were saying. He's the best boxer in the game. He's the best boxer, but not the best promoter, and Tank is right to leave. American Pastor Travels, what's going on? Evan, what's going on? T. Lloyd, is that what you were saying, brother? Montana Love is a good fighter. Jeff Campbell, what's going on? I would love to see Montana Love and Conor Ben. Montana Love and Teofimo Lopez. Boxer Flem, what's going on? Alvin Jose Bosa, what's going on? Bosa, what's going on? Mark West, what's going on, great brother? Montana Love, I would like to see him and Teofimo Lopez fight. Bama 801, what's going on? I'm going to go ahead and open up the phone lines now. I need y'all to keep it clean, man. Keep it clean and keep it short. T. Lloyd, my brother, he said, yeah, Blue, that's what I'm saying. Floyd Mayweather was the greatest boxer ever, but he is no promoter. Tank should go, and you brought me to tears with my surgery word. Oh, man, great brother. We family. You understand what I'm saying? We family. P-Man, what's going on? So, when those We family, so you know, you already know what it is, man. Rico, what's going on? You already know what it is. Tank is bigger than Devin Haney, though. Yeah, Kai, Jim, Eli Davis, what's going on? He is a bigger star because he have the promotional company, but is Devin Haney far behind him? No, he's not, and he don't have Roosevelt Dozier. What's going on? Malik, have a great night, great brother. Yes, he's a bigger star than Devin Haney for sure, right? But is he far and away a bigger star than Devin Haney? No, he's not. And he has Floyd Mayweather, who is the biggest star in the sport of boxing. Kareem Ebanks, what's going on? Randolph Bryan, what's going on? For instance, let me give you an example. You see how far, how much people talk about Muhammad Ali's grandson because he's Muhammad Ali's grandson. Kareem Ebanks, what's going on? You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You see how much exposure Nico Ali Walsh gets because he's Muhammad Ali's grandson? King Larry Fowler, what's going on? When you have an attachment to a fighter of that magnitude, right? No, he's not, Kaijin. No, he's not. You say Haney gonna have to overpay. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's after his legacy fights. And Devin Haney will be just fine. Trust me. He'll be just fine. It's the same thing Floyd Mayweather had to do, right? William Hughes, what's going on? It's the same thing Floyd Mayweather had to do. Young King Company, what's going on? Same thing Floyd Mayweather had to do. Right? Floyd Mayweather had to build up his star status, right? Was Floyd Mayweather on the same level as Oscar De La Hoya? Nope. But he got there and he passed him. Dennis Cooper, what's going on? Was he on the same level as Oscar? No. But he got there and he passed him, didn't he? Didn't Bob Arum say Floyd Mayweather would never be a superstar? Ain't that what Bob Arum said? Floyd Mayweather would never be a superstar. He would never be as big as Oscar. Jason Mones, Blue, you are part of the Haney team, so you would know I'm not being sarcastic. I'm close to Devin Haney's team, yes. I'm close to Bill Haney, close to Devin Haney, his uncle, his family. Yeah, I know, for sure. I won't deny that, right? The thing is, Big George 850, what's going on? I see what they do behind the scenes. MJ Total Health and Wellness, what's going on? I see what they do behind the scenes. It ain't easy to do what they do, what Bill and Devin do. It ain't easy. Right now, was it easy for Devin to say, I'm just going to go ahead and fight and sign with Bob Arum, Top Rank, and ESPN when I'm independent making a ton of money on my own? I make a ton of money on my own, but I'm going to sign with Top Rank, ESPN, Bob Arum, and have to. That ain't easy, but guess what? Devin Haney sees the long money, right? He sees that it's a marathon, not a sprint. And as long as he hold up his end of the bargain, he'll be successful. Simple. Simple. Let me go ahead and open up these phone lines, though. Smash that like button, man. I want y'all to get the likes to 1.4K. Smash the like button and go to ppv.blkprime.com. Once again, go to ppv.blkprime.com. Support it. I'm partnering with ppv.blkprime.com. So I need y'all to go and support it. Dennis Walker, what's going on? The number one grind real talk. What's going on? I'm the underrated darkness. Salute, my bro. Whoa, what's good with you, brother? I ain't see you in forever. How you been, brother? Let me go ahead and open the phone lines, man. Go ahead and call in, my peoples. Sean Mayfield, what's going on? He said, you have favor, Blue. Keep flexing. I have favor? I don't understand. Jigs, what's going on? Guru, what's going on? Oh, Flavor? Appreciate you. Kareem Williams, what's going on? Ralph Stalled, what's going on? Stowed, what's going on? AJ Celestine, what's going on? What's going on, AJ? Makubu Mubuyasi. What's going on, great brother? Hold on one second. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Blue.
Hello?
Hey, Blue's Walter. I'm out here. Hey, Blue.
Oh, what's going on with you, great brother? Hold on, give me 1 second, all right? You can hear me?
Right, yeah, I hear you, Blue.
Oh, give me 1 second. Let me read this super chat real quick. Makubu Buyisa. I hope I say your name right. He said, how's it going, Blue? Can you please break down the Lubin versus Fundora fight? What do you have? Who do you have winning that fight? Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Let me get answer this phone call. AJ Holloway, what's going on? What's going on, great brother? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, this is Walter, man. I'm calling out here from Texas, Dallas, Texas. Want to tell you, bro, you're doing a great job. I love all your content. I just want to make a quick statement. I love Floyd, one of the baddest men on the planet, because boxing's behind off. But what he's trying to pull may backfire on him, because Gervonta St. Davis is a knockout artist. Plus, we saw his last fight. He's a very technical, sound boxer. So that's what it could backfire on, because people want to see knockouts too. Floyd ain't a knockout artist. Just saying. But you're doing a great job, brother. I just wanted to tell you that, man. I'm on my way to work. I'm truck driving out here.
Oh, man.
Stop real quick and make this statement.
Oh, man, be safe out there on that road, man. You drive over the road or you drive local?
I've been driving over 27 years. I'm local now. Just left. I'm from New York. Originally from New York. Lived out in LA for 30 years. Just moved out here to certain area in Texas.
Oh, that's what's up, man. What part of New York from?
I'm out of Long Island. I'm out of a town called Amityville.
Oh, Amityville?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know it.
Yeah. For sure. I know the Ville. For sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Salute to the 631, man. Salute to the 631. Yes, sir, man.
Yes, sir, bro. All right, brother. You can keep doing what you're doing, man. I love your content.
I appreciate you, man, and be safe out there, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take care.
Blessings, brother. So the brother, it's $35. I don't understand. Is that $35 or is that I don't understand the money, but I got Makubu. I got Erickson Lubin winning, and I think he's gonna win in the 7th round knockout. What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello?
From Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Grand Rapids, Michigan. Home of Floyd.
Yo, man, what's going on with you talking about Floyd? All crazy.
Now, what was said that was crazy about it?
You're talking about how he's fighting on the day of Jermell, Charlo, and Ryan Cassano's partner. What's wrong with that? Why do you see that wrong?
Now, is he fighting on the same day?
Yes, he is.
Did I make it up?
What's wrong with that?
Hold on, I'm asking you.
What's wrong with that?
I'm asking you, brother. Did I make that up? Yes or no?
No.
So how am I talking?
Can you answer my question?
Okay, now answer this, right? Did Floyd Mayweather say that these fighters needs to get more acknowledged and be uplifted more, and the light should be shined on them even more? Yes or no? Did he say that?
What? Yeah, he did. So
okay.
What fighters are you talking about?
He did, right? He did, right? Huh?
Which fighter is that? Which fighter?
All the fighters, right? He named a plethora of fighters, right?
Can you name a couple?
He said Jerome Boots Ennis. He said Erickson, Lubin. He went down the line of fighters, right?
Okay.
Did he say it? Yes or no?
He did, yeah.
Right. Okay. So is he the biggest star in boxing?
I don't know about currently. He was the biggest star.
No, right now he's still the biggest star in boxing, right?
I don't know about that. We'll have to see when he fights on May 14th.
All right, but do you think there's a star bigger than Floyd Mayweather?
Canelo Alvarez is bigger than Floyd right now.
I don't believe so, and you don't believe that because Canelo, he directly passed Canelo the baton, right? But okay, let's just say Canelo is the biggest star, right? But now I'm glad you said that. But didn't Floyd Mayweather say that Canelo Alvarez gets too much credit? Yes or no?
Yes, he does. He says that all the time.
All the time. And didn't he say Canelo Alvarez is overshining the other fighters?
I don't know about that. Maybe he did.
Well, okay, well, that's what he said. He said Canelo Alvarez is overshining him. And then he went on to tell us how Canelo Alvarez was easy work. He beat him easy, so on and so forth, right? That's what he said.
He said
right?
all that to Canelo.
Okay, so now listen, now follow me. So if you're doing that, right? You ever heard of an eclipse?
I know what eclipse is.
Right. So when you have an eclipse, you have another entity stepping in front of the sun and it blocks the sun. It stops the sun from shining, right? Because it happens at the same time, right? It's simultaneously, right?
Okay.
So him fighting being, okay, let's say he's the second biggest star, right? Him fighting, you say Canelo's the biggest star. Cool. So him fighting the same day as them, doesn't that block their shine?
He's willing to do whatever he wants.
I didn't ask you what. I didn't ask you. I'm not asking what he can and can't do. Everybody, I can do whatever I want. I can hang up right now. You didn't have to call right now, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we all could do. So listen, we all could do what we want to do. That's not the point. But that's why we have rules in place, because anybody could do what you want, but you have consequences for it, right? Okay. So I'm asking you, let me ask you this question. Let me give you and put it in different context for you. Would anybody fight on the same day Canelo Alvarez fights?
Probably not.
Why not?
Because Canelo Alvarez is going to be the main star that day.
Right. So let me ask you a question. Canelo Alvarez don't have a fight. These fights are set. If Canelo Alvarez comes out, let me just say it. Let's say David Benavidez has a fight, right? Let's say Oscar Valdez is fighting that day as well, right? Now Canelo Alvarez comes out. He said, "I'm going to fight on this day too." How would that be perceived?
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm asking you to tell the truth. I'm going to ask you again. How would Canelo Alvarez be perceived if he did that?
If he fought on whose card?
If David Benavidez and Oscar Valdez was fighting, and Canelo Alvarez, and the date was already set. You just said he's the biggest star, right? So if Canelo Alvarez came out and said, "You know something? I'm going to fight on that day too," how would that be perceived?
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Brother, tell the truth. I'm asking you a question. Let's keep it 100, right? If Canelo Alvarez did that, I'm not asking you how you would take it. Overall, right? How would that be perceived? Yes.
I mean, people might have something to say about that.
Why?
Because they would probably want him to fight a different day.
Right, because he's going to overshadow them, right?
Some people, yeah. Some people
No. Hey, brother, let's be honest. He's going to overshadow them, right?
Okay.
Right?
That's a fair point, yeah.
Right, and Canelo could do, like you just said, Floyd could do whatever he wants. So Canelo could do whatever he wants, right? He could fight whenever he so choose. Like you said, he's the biggest fighter, biggest star in the sport of boxing. There's a reason that nobody tries to compete with Canelo Alvarez on those dates, right?
Okay.
So there's a reason that nobody tries to compete with Floyd Mayweather, right?
Okay.
So why would he put himself on their date when he can choose any date on the map? After he said that, their shine is being overshadowed by Canelo Alvarez. So isn't he doing the same thing that he's talking about Canelo Alvarez doing?
He was already trying to fight. I mean,
You know there's
Brother, I'm asking you a question. He's retired. He's a billionaire. He's retired. He could fight on any day, right? He could fight in July.
Well, you gotta give me a chance to say my opinion, man.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I'm gonna test you, like my teacher. I'm a student.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, if you look at the Showtime PBC card, there's a fight almost every week from April all the way to July or June.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to fight one of those weeks, right? Agree or disagree?
No, he don't have to fight those weeks. He's retired. He could fight in July.
Yeah, but you know he was gonna fight earlier this year with money. Is that true? Yes or no?
But he's changed the date, right? Because he could do what he wants. When he was going to fight Money Kicks, was there a schedule out already?
No, it wasn't.
Right.
Okay. Saying that they want.
These fighters are on the time limit, right?
Okay.
Is he on the time limit?
No.
So again, he don't have to fight in 2 months. He could fight in July, right?
I understand that. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Right. So okay. So let me ask you this question. He chose to fight December 6th when Teofimo Lopez fight was announced to fight December 5th in the same city in Miami. Do you think that was coincidence?
Probably, yeah.
You think that was a coincidence?
Yeah. Why would he?
You don't think that he knew? You don't think that he was aware?
Why would he do something like that for Teofimo Lopez and Joey Seco?
You tell me. He knew that we all knew Teofimo Lopez was fighting on that day. So you telling me he didn't know when he's a promoter? So he's a promoter. So that means he has to be aware of dates and venues available because he has fighters that he needs to put on fights.
Let me ask you this: do you know that for sure, or is that something?
Do I know what? Do I know what?
That he fought at the day of Teofimo Lopez and George Campbell.
You didn't know that?
You know why? I know that. I'm asking you.
No, I don't need him to tell me why. It's just simple mathematics. Listen, does 1 + 1 = 2?
But this is not a 1 + 1. This is you human.
Brother, does 1 + 1 = 2?
1 + 1 = 2.
Okay, so you telling me he was aware because guess what? Remember, there was conversations about Teofimo Lopez and Gervonta Tank Davis fighting each other. When Teofimo Lopez was saying I'm the A side. And Gervonta Tank Davis is going to have to be the B side. So I'm asking you, brother, him announcing he's going to fight the same weekend in the same city, you think that was a coincidence?
That's what I believe, yeah. That's what I believe. Just like you believe it wasn't a coincidence, I believe it was a coincidence.
Okay. So all of the dates in June he could have picked.
That's subjective opinion.
Right. So let me ask you this question. I'm going to ask you this one more question. Can Floyd Mayweather fight whoever, whenever, and wherever?
Wherever it makes sense for him.
No. I'm not. He's a billionaire. He's a billionaire. He's the attraction. So it has to make sense for. It don't have to make sense for him because he calls the shots. So he could fight whenever, however, wherever, whomever. Right.
Part of the reason he's fighting in Dubai is because he's being funded by the billionaires.
Right. They're going to give him the money, right? But why? But let me ask you a question though. But why are they giving him the money?
Because
he's the product.
He's a 50-year-old fighter. He's a superstar.
He's the product, right?
That's right.
Right. So without him, do they have anything?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so he called the shots, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so do he have to do it on their time or they have to do it on his time?
That I can't answer. I don't know.
You can answer it. I'm gonna ask you again. Do they have to do it on his time, or he have to, or vice versa?
Most likely his time, but I can't say that.
Okay, on his time, right? We know it's on his time because he was already scheduled to fight Money Kicks, but the Money Kicks fell out, and he changed the date, right? Without a date,
okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right. So we know he could do it when he wants to, right?
True. Okay.
Right. Show me a fighter. If he said, I want to fight Canelo Alvarez in September, is Canelo Alvarez going to fight him in September?
Probably, I would think.
And now I'm asking you, give me definite answers. If he came back right now and said, I want to fight Canelo in September, is Canelo going to take the fight?
I think so.
Right.
Yeah.
We all know he's going to take it, right? If he came back and he said, I want to fight Errol Spence in August, is Errol Spence going to take the fight?
Yeah.
Right. So, because we know he called the shots, right?
Yeah.
He's the major draw. So when he has these dates, didn't Floyd Mayweather tell you and me and everybody else he does everything calculated? Yes or no?
I mean, that's a lot of boxing.
I'm not asking about a lot of boxers, brother. I'm asking you about Floyd Mayweather. You said that I'm talking down on Floyd Mayweather. I'm asking you a question. Floyd Mayweather, didn't he tell us that he does everything calculated? Yes or no? Okay, so then we know there wasn't no coincidence. Right. So then we know there wasn't no coincidence in nothing he does, right?
Again, this is you just going off of what's happened and how.
I'm asking you, brother. I'm asking you a question. Let me ask you this question: when he fought Manny Pacquiao, right? Didn't Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach and the entire world tell you that they couldn't make the announcement about the fight? They knew when the fight was. They knew the fight was signed, but they had to wait for him to first say that. He had to be the first one to say that the fight was done before they could say anything.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Because that's just how much power he had. Okay, so that means that if he could do that with Manny Pacquiao, he could do that with anything. Manny Pacquiao is the second biggest star to him in his era.
You know the time difference in Dubai and where Charlo and them.
Doesn't matter.
It's gonna get a day and night difference.
Doesn't matter. Listen, let me ask you another question. Does that fight card carry on if he says he ain't fighting on it? No, right?
I don't know the details, but I would.
Hey, brother, you know, see, this is what I'm talking about. Now you're walking me around the block. You initially stated that I was talking down on him when I'm just telling you the absolute truth. Now you know what I'm saying, right? So I'm asking you, brother, right?
I mean, I'm just saying,
right. So what am I? So you started this off by saying, why am I talking down on him? Am I talking down on him, or am I telling you the truth?
You've been on a rampage about him for the last couple of days. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm asking you this question: am I talking down on him, or am I just telling you the truth about the matter?
You're assuming stuff, which is
no, brother. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. Am I talking down on him? Yes or no?
No, talk down on him. Yeah.
I'm talking down on him.
That's correct. Yeah.
How?
You're calling him out for what he wants to do and how he's moving.
Because I'm calling him out about the truth. That's talking down on somebody.
Again, this is assumption because you can't prove that.
If I,
you're just looking at
what can I prove? We just had this long conversation, and you just said you just agree with everything I said, right?
That's a subjective opinion.
What's subjective? Did he say that these fighters shouldn't be overshadowed? Brother, let me ask you the question. Did Floyd Mayweather say these fighters should not be overshadowed and they should get their just dues and acknowledgement? Yes or no? Is that a fact or my opinion?
He said that, yeah.
Is it my opinion or is it a fact? Brother, answer the question. Is it my opinion? Is it my opinion or is it a fact?
That's a fact.
Okay, so you just said this, right? Nobody's going to attempt to compete with Canelo Alvarez. Why? Is it a fact that nobody wants to compete with Canelo Alvarez? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. That's a fact, right? Is that my opinion?
Okay.
Okay. If Floyd Mayweather already had a date, if May 14th was already scheduled for Floyd Mayweather to come back and have a fight, would anybody schedule their fights on that day? Yes or no?
Again, no.
Right. Why not? Why not?
Because Floyd is a star fighter.
Because you ain't trying to compete with him, right?
Draw a lot of attention.
Right. You ain't trying to compete with him, right? Huh?
That's true, yeah.
Right. Okay. So it's safe to say, once again, him being the star that he is, just like we said, Canelo Alvarez can pick and choose what dates he want to fight. Yes or no?
That's right. That's why
okay.
Think of it right week.
Exactly. Can Floyd Mayweather pick and choose what dates he want to fight on? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
So why did he choose to overshadow these fighters?
Because that's what he felt was the right time for him to fight.
Is he overshadowing these young fighters?
Talking about
I'm actually it's a direct question. Is he taking away if he fights on that day? Is he taking some of the shine away from these young fighters? Yes or no?
Which young fighter are you talking about?
Bro, it doesn't matter which young fighter it is. I'm asking this direct question. I don't care which one. You pick one. You choose one. I don't care which one it is. If he fights on their day, if he chooses to fight on their day, would he overshadow them?
If he fights on any of the shows, that he would take their shine on him.
Right. So he could choose a weekend that nobody's fighting on, right?
Yeah, but you said earlier he could.
I'm asking, brother, can he choose a weekend that nobody's fighting on? Did he have to choose a weekend that they fighting on?
I don't know if you've seen the boxing schedule, but it's pretty packed every week. But you're just talking about
Is he with the PBC? Hold on, brother. Is he with the PBC? Yes or no?
He was there at the promotion.
I know. I'm asking you a question. Is he aligned with the PBC? And does he have a relationship with Steven Espinosa and Showtime?
Yes, he does.
Okay. So you mean to tell me that schedule came out last week or week before, 2 weeks ago? You telling me he wasn't aware of the schedule, and this is a business that he works with. He said that he said that PBC is Mayweather Promotions and Mayweather Promotions and PBC. Did he not say that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so he didn't know what his own company. So listen, so he didn't know what his own company had scheduled.
Let me ask you this.
No, I'm asking you, would he? Did he didn't know his own schedule? Is what you're telling me?
He did. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking you again. It's called an eclipse, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I'm asking you again. Am I talking down on him, or I'm telling you the truth?
You're just assuming stuff.
Brother, why you walk? Okay, all right, brother. You don't want to be honest, right? Because you don't want to see. When you see the truth, you can't unsee the truth. So I'm telling you everything I told you. Did I make anything up? Yes or no?
Did you make anything up?
Yes.
The only thing I would say you made up is that Floyd is purposely fighting.
Brother. If I have the opportunity to have a party anywhere I want in my city in New York, anywhere I want, whenever I want, however I want, right? And my son has a birthday. I'm actually just listen to me. And I could choose and do whatever I want in my city. I got the keys to my city, right? My son has a birthday party in Brooklyn on May 14th. And I come out and I say, you know what? I'm going to have a get together in Harlem May 14th.
Okay.
You don't see nothing wrong with that?
I mean, yeah, I would say.
Okay, so tell me what's the difference then?
That's a birthday party.
All right, brother, I gotta go. I appreciate you calling in, man.
I appreciate your time, man.
Yes, sir. Don't be a stranger.
How about the people too?
Don't be a stranger, brother. Call in more often. All right. So yeah, Makubu, man, I got Erickson Lubin winning the fight against Sebastian Fundora. I think Sebastian Fundora makes too many mistakes. Salute to my brother Steve Young, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. What's your name? Where you calling from, great brother?
What's up, Blue? It's Christopher Bowen.
Christopher Bowen, my brother. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me get to the super chats real quick.
Yep, sure.
Salute to my brother Steve Young in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you ain't here. Your boy Tank tell Rolly, bet your purse. That's a big boy statement. And Rolly said the same thing. He said, bet it. No, actually, Rolly said it to him first. Rolly said, won't you bet your purse on it? Rolly actually told him first to bet his purse. And then Tank said, bet it. But Rolly initially stated, he was going to win and he should bet his purse, so on and so forth, right? So Rolly initially was the one that stated to bet your purse. Rolly said it's not about money because Tank had told him, you just want to get this paycheck. And Rolly said it's not about money. It's about legacy. I'll bet my whole purse. And then, Tank was like, bet it. If it ain't about money, bet your purse. It ain't about your money. Mamba, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a Duh on your boy Blue in Super Chat. Blue, this is for putting up with that last call. Respect the hustle, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000% dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. My brother Christopher Bone, what's good with you, great brother?
Nothing much, man. Just at work, second shift, listening to your show. I finally got a chance to catch you on break. I know the last time I called you.
Yeah, you
out and I got disconnected.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Bro.
And you know what? And it's kind of like it's crazy because the same content you were talking about before had to do with Tank and had to do with Mayweather. So I don't know where to start with Floyd, man. You know, I love him as a boxer and everything and this and that, but I mean, people got to realize Floyd. To me, honestly, I think that Floyd in this business by itself. You know what I mean? Like he only cares about him. I really truly believe that when he said that these other guys got to get the limelight, you know what I'm saying? Instead of Canelo and all those other guys, you know what I'm saying? Like how you say, like he said it about Lubin, he said it about Gervonta, and it's all these guys to, you know, get the shine on him and forget about Canelo. But I think he's only saying that so some of that shine can come off Canelo because he's tired of hearing Canelo's name. You know, that's how I think he thinks. Now, I came on a little bit late, but I'm pretty sure that they're saying that he's having a fight in Dubai, right?
Yeah, May 4th, he announced that he's going to fight his uncle, late great legendary Roger Mayweather's protege, and Don Moore.
Yeah, that's crazy. So if you want to shout out these guys, I don't see why he couldn't put on the exhibition with somebody like Lubin. Or somebody that's young, you know, that wants to be known. You know what I mean? It's like he just does selfish, weird little things. I don't know. I just don't know about Floyd right now. But he's just...
and see, this is my thing, right? I don't have an issue with him, who he's competing with, or anything. But if you said that, you know, these fighters deserve to be acknowledged more, they need to get more, exposure, and they need to be talked about more. Canelo Alvarez he lost, and you know, I beat him easy, and you know, let's talk about these young fighters. Right? When you say that, I'm going to hold you accountable. When you say stuff like that, that's my thing. And so when you go in the fight in Dubai, you still have the biggest name and the biggest brand in the sport. So take them along on the ride with you. Put them on your undercard. Right. Like for instance, right? It's being reported that, you know, Badu Jack is going to be on the undercard again. Badu Jack was on the undercard when he fought Logan Paul. So Badu Jack is going to be on the undercard again. So you feel like Everson Lubin, and you said that PBC is Mayweather Promotion and Mayweather Promotion is PBC. Don't draw a line then. So put Jerron Boots Ennis on that card. Give these dudes exposure. Include them some way, somehow. Anderson Silva, he has the pull. He has the to say, you know, he has, because Badu Jack is on the card. He ain't a champion. You understand? So you could make sure he made sure that he's on there. Make sure that other fighters get this exposure, and don't do it on their date. Do it in July.
Well, you know what, Blue? We all know Mayweather. He can't help himself. You know what I'm saying? My mom told me never trust a person that uses their name, that says their name in the third person. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't know. He's just all about himself. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't show up to the press conference. He's not even really promoting. Right. I'm glad Tank left, actually, but he's really not promoting Tank. I mean, that's Leonard Ellis. And, right. You know, I'm pretty sure Leonard Ellis is getting tired of doing all the work himself. He's just getting a paycheck. But I'm pretty sure he wants to pack up his bag. He wants to pack up his nose. He wants to pack up that goatee and leave there, too. But he has to keep up family.
And so my thing is this, right? July is open. He's retired. These dudes have to fight at this time so they can have another 3 months before they have another fight, right? They got to get multiple fights. They're trying to get squeeze in multiple fights in a year. He don't have that, right? He could fight in July. He good.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? Well, Jermell has to fight in May, because he's then going to have a mandatory. He's going to have to satisfy probably in the fall. but then he still wants to. You understand what I'm saying? Like he's still in the he's still on the clock, where you can come in and fight here if you want to, and fight there. So he could fight in July. There's no schedule right now for July, or fight the end of June, or if you want to compete with a card. You said that you tired of Canelo Alvarez being the talk of the town, then fight on his date. That's your normal date anyway.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Why do you think you picked this May 14th? Why do you think Mayweather picked the May 14th date?
I have no idea, right? But it's a week after Canelo. It's a 2 weeks before Tank. You understand? And it's the same day as Jermell Charlo. That's a huge day for Jermell Charlo. And you understand what I'm saying? So
Floyd don't care.
Right. That's your Boots. That's Boots' title eliminator against Custio Clayton as the co-main event on a paper. It's Boots' first pay-per-view co-main event card. Jermell Charlo's highly anticipated undisputed rematch. Now Floyd's going to fight. Now I know people's going to say, "Well, it's in Dubai, so it's probably going to be 5 o'clock in the afternoon." But still,
that don't matter.
It don't matter, right? The attention is going to be there. Right? Yeah. So after the fight, what are we going to be talking about? It's just like this, right? We don't like as fans, right? On this Saturday, you got the Zone card, ESPN card, and PBC, right? You got Triple G fighting, you got Ryan Garcia fighting, you got Lubin, everybody fighting, right? So they competing for the time. Right? It's just like, remember when the fight was made between Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, the same day Shakur's fighting Valdez. And people was like, man, come on, man. You understand what I'm saying? Why is it the same day? So if you're the biggest draw in boxing, arguably in history, the only man that could rival him is George Foreman and Mike Tyson. Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. So you come back and you say, I'm gonna fight on the 14th. Now, even if, and I'm sure maybe the investors in Dubai, maybe they're like, listen, we got this date, but you Floyd Mayweather, you don't need the money, right? And you don't need to fight. So they need you. You don't need them. Ain't that what he always say?
Yeah, he's with PBC too, so he knows. He thinks he's the promoter.
This one, he has a relationship with Steven Espinosa. He has a relationship with the PBC clearly. So when they just announced their schedule, right? Because remember, they might have, PBC does. Remember, the PBC does. Sometimes they do these split cards, like they're gonna do, right? When they'll have the Errol Spence fight, right? They're going to have Butev, and they're going to have the Showtime card, and then they're going to have the pay-per-view card. So it's going to be a split card. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to have a split card like that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what if they wanted to do that for that fight, for that card? They can't do it. So this is what I'm saying. It's like, you can't tell me he's not conscious of what's going on around him. You can't tell me that. It's not a coincidence that he this date is picked. And then you're gonna tell me it's a coincidence, right? That 4:30 in the morning in New York, and was that 3 hours behind in Vegas. So it's 12:01 in the morning in Vegas, right? That the news breaks that he's gonna fight May 14th. Just hours before Tank's press conference. And Lubin's press conference.
Floyd, man. I hear it, Blue, man. Hey, look, I'm going to get off. I'm going to get ready to go back inside.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate your show, man, because I give you a big shout out, and I support it because where they have boxing and they have baseball, they come on every day with news. We don't get boxing every day.
Right.
So I appreciate what you do.
Man, I appreciate you, great brother. Support.
My little sinkhole here and there and all that. Even my little kids watch you, so.
I appreciate you, great brother.
So yeah, I know. I don't want to hold up the line. I know Hugo Smith or whatever his name is trying to get on there and speak his mind.
I mean, he did all that talking. Now you talking about he tired.
All right, man. Take it easy, man.
All right, great brother. Have a great night.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Boss Red 357, my brother in Super Chat, he said, I'm not a Canelo fan, but Nello supports and attends just about all his Latin brothers and sisters fights and shouts them out or invites them to his gym. That's a fact. That's a fact. He shows up to all their fights. All of them. No matter how big or how small the fights are. No matter how big or small the fights are. That's a fact.
Call from.
What's your name? Where you calling from, great brother?
Yeah, just underrated darkness.
My brother, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me get to these super chats real quick.
Got you.
Daniel Darrell 76, my brother in super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in super chat. He said, salute Blue, great point about stealing Charlo's date. Facts, that's a huge date for Jermell Charlo. And it's a huge date for Jerron Boots Ennis. Hebrew Richards, brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, what's the number? It'll be up on the screen in a second. It'll be up on the screen in a second. But my brother, Underrated Darkness, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at, man?
Man, I've been, here and there and everything. I'm back into form. Getting my underrated darkness channel will be back soon, so this is my secondary channel. I just want to say this, brother, keep up the good work with.
Oh,
the
man.
way I look at it like this, Floyd is going to be Floyd. There's public documents on him. And people still ain't waking up to this?
Right.
I ain't waiting my time is full. You everything you saying is right, bro. I mean, like, look what he had his MMA fight with we ain't gonna say his name.
Mm-hmm.
Look what was up with that.
Mm-hmm.
He always been like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's out there. It's public information with this fool. And so when people stop talking like the other brother, I ain't talking about the brother before him, have it doing double talk. What is you talking about? All you have to do is just look it up, Google it if you want.
Mm-hmm.
But so ironic, he want to fight somebody on the same day. Pay-per-view? How many times he been doing that, bro, for years?
Mm-hmm.
He all about the show. He got to be the show, but he don't want to help. So I'm just saying like this, yo, get your mind right and everything. And and as you keep up the good work, and you be seeing me more and stuff like this. My secondary channel, the #1 grinder, real talk. Hope you check me out and everything.
Yeah.
But keep up the good work, brother.
I appreciate you. And put the link to your channel in the chat, great brother.
I can't because you gotta make me blue.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay, I'm putting it in right now. Thank you.
All right. No doubt, great brother. All right. Darnell Helton, my brother. Hey, listen. No, I don't want nobody to call in but Hebrew Richards. Darnell Helton, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Rolling in trouble and Floyd playing games. He's because Tank is leaving. I can understand why Tank is finished with him. Facts. Salute to my brother Darnell Helton, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you. Hey, please. Nobody calling Hebrew Richards. Put your area code in the chat, so I know it's you when the area code come in. Nobody calling, please. Just hold the calls for a second. I want Hebrew Richards to call in, please. Just hold the call for me. Hold the water for me. Put the area code so I know the area code, so I know I can pick up for you. Please. Hebrew Richard, my great brother, please call in. Hey, just let Hebrew Richard call in, please, people. Young King Company, what's going on? Marco Polo, what's going on? Hebrew Richard, what's your yeah, Duncan Penny, I want to hear Blue is 305. Okay, go ahead and call in right now. 305. Call in right now, Hebrew Richard. Go ahead. Sanjeev B, what's going on? He explained why he chose the fight date. Okay. Sweet Science Boxing said 305 is Miami. Gotcha.
Call from Richard.
What's going on, great brother?
What up, Blue?
What's goody with you?
Hey, it's Richard from Florida.
Gotcha. Hebrew Richard.
Yeah, what up? All right, first of all, before I say anything, I just want to say I love the show. It's like the first time I ever really said much because I'm always watching. But
I appreciate.
I don't agree with something don't mean I don't support the channel.
I appreciate you.
I try to let my money speak for itself. Obviously, I'm not hating or dislike the channel. I love the channel, but I just didn't agree with what you were saying.
Right.
The first point I want to make. You came across. You said. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying it's healthy to have a debate.
Yeah, facts. You said something about you gave an analogy about an eclipse. You saying about the sun and the moon. Saying about something outshining the other. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is with me is y'all don't have all the facts. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't have all the facts, and we know boxing is a very racially divided sport, and we know that they're always want to play black people against the black people. Oh, Floyd's the bad guy. We know that's the thing. Then we had a commentator a few months ago that asked Shakur Stevenson that he's such a big star. Does he need to play the villain like Floyd does? We seen Floyd and Tank get the fights all the time, over the internet. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all don't know if they're promoting the fight. So with the eclipse analogy, what I was saying is knowing that Floyd is fighting on a different day in PBC, he said himself that him and Al Heyman is the same people. Y'all don't know if they're going to do, just as you just said, it could be a situation where at the eclipse, they both working on the same day where they're going throughout the day and then they just roll into every single thing else. And they all saying, hey, we're going to take the money the whole day. If you right now you Google boxing schedule list of 2022, April 8th, there's a fight April 9th, April 10th, all the way down. We got fights all the way from Errol Spence fighting all the way down every single week. Real boxing fan, if it did come on at the same time, ain't no way I'm watching no damn Floyd. I'm sorry, we don't curse. No darn Floyd versus some chump, and I'm not going to support Boots. I'm a boxing fan, so if there's 2 pay-per-view fights back to back, I'm buying it. So all these people saying, oh, Floyd is this, Floyd is that. Floyd is the biggest star in boxing. Like, they keep talking about some Canelo, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Floyd is the biggest star in boxing. Y'all don't know what he's doing, so before they start passing judgment about, oh, this man, he's this, he's looking for shine, y'all don't know that. Y'all just talking. That's all I was saying. Like, y'all don't know what Floyd is doing.
No.
You know what I mean? You know that he plays the villain. So how is it coincidence? Just like when you got rappers, they got a new album coming out, all of a sudden they want to troll somebody. So all of a sudden, when Tank is about to fight, and all of a sudden there's a big issue, and I understand what you were saying about, him, he should be doing stuff for Claressa should, but we don't have the facts. We don't know if Floyd tried to walk out Claressa. We don't know if he did. We don't know if it was a network thing, and it was like, oh, we don't know if it was what's the word when you messing with somebody else's client, and it could be like like someone. If you're trying to get someone off somebody's team, we don't have the facts. And all these dudes, I want to call them the other stuff, but all these brothers, they just want to hate. It's just like, oh, Floyd is this. Y'all don't have the facts. We don't have the facts.
Right. Now, but let me say this, though. So now when Floyd went to Anthony Joshua's fight, wherever Floyd goes, they always going to give him the spotlight. If he went to a top ranked event and sat ringside, they ain't going to care about him. There ain't no tampering, right? They're gonna because he's going as a fan, right? So they're gonna give Floyd Mayweather shine. They're gonna give him a spotlight. You understand? They're gonna give him attention. Right, because he's Floyd Mayweather. You understand what I'm saying? They're not gonna block Floyd Mayweather or prevent from it. So when he went, for instance, when he went to see Anthony Joshua, right, and that was a DAZN card.
Yeah.
They put him on, you know, on the he was talking, he was, you know, on the camera. They didn't, because he's not an active fighter. Yes, he's a promoter,
Yeah.
but he's not an active fighter, right? He is, you know, bigger than the sport, right? So he's not. They're not worrying about him tampering with anybody. So my thing is this, right? So
you don't know that, Blue. You're not sure about that.
No, but we have receipts, because I just showed you he was at DAZN, and DAZN didn't have an issue with putting him on, interviewing him, putting him on the camera. They didn't block him. DAZN, that's not his fighter. He don't have nothing to do. That's a completely different card. That's Matchroom, right?
Yeah.
He have nothing to do with that card. So they didn't block him from coming on it, right? Okay, let's say they let's say the situation, like you said, with he's trying to, you know, they're trying to promote Gervonta Tank Davis fight. They're causing waves, right? But you still
about it. It's 12:35 at night.
Right. But you still, let's say that's the case. That's cool, right? That could be a possibility. But why would you put your fight on the date of Jermell Charlo and Boots Ennis?
Blue, we still don't know what the plan is. As you said, at the eclipse. I don't even. What time is it in Dubai? Anybody know? Y'all put it in the chat.
Yeah, but this one I'm trying. But this
that fight's gonna be though.
But again, it don't matter. You don't want to compete at you don't want to be on that date at all. You are the talk of the town.
But if you're an owner, all right, let me say this. Because I own certain businesses, right? As a consumer, you might be like, oh yeah, that's bad. But as a business owner, you're looking at PBC gonna win because we're gonna make all the money that day.
But let me stop you there. But that's the difference, because PBC is not winning. Him and whoever he's dealing with is winning. That's not a PBC card. I could see if it was a PBC Showtime card, and then we could say, well, we're gonna fight. We're gonna own the entire day. You fighting in the daytime, early in the day, then we taking the day and night. That would be a difference. But that's not the case, because this
We're
Showtime.
not sure about that either, because we don't know what
This is an investment group. This is an investment group in Abu Dhabi that's putting on a fight that's going to see Anderson Silva and UFC fighters. This has nothing to do with Showtime and PBC. This is completely separate, right? Because if you think about it, if it did have anything to do with them, then guess what? They would have announced it as such on their announcement, because why wouldn't you want to include Floyd Mayweather on any type of announcement that you have?
I was just saying that there's still time. We don't have all the facts.
Yeah, but there's time for what? Because
throwing our brother like under the bus, the way those dudes was in the chat talking crazy.
No, but here's the thing, right? We have receipts.
One of those dudes was like, Floyd is gonna die a miserable life.
Oh man, well those types of things I don't. Those types of things I'm not.
If you don't agree with the man, okay, but like, come on, bro.
Yeah, now those types of things I don't. You know, I'm not. I don't partake in those. What I'm talking about is he's like, okay, so for instance, with Claressa Shields, right? You think that they would have prevented Floyd Mayweather from walking Claressa Shields to the ring? Absolutely not.
Listen, no, you can't. That's not a fact. You know, like they go into court and they be like, yo, beyond reasonable doubt, that's not a fact. I agree with what you're saying, but when it comes to facts, you know, in opinion, as consumers, we don't know. Like, look how long it took to make this freaking fight between Kambosos and Haney. You know, all of us were looking at, but let me show you this. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you another example, because this is what I'm saying. We have receipts. So we just see Terrence Crawford is taking Top Rank to court. Terrence Crawford is at Top Rank events.
Yeah.
Is anybody preventing Terrence Crawford from access with those fighters? Or being shown on the camera? We know he's there, right?
Yes.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nobody gonna prevent Floyd Mayweather from doing anything. Now, it's one thing if we saying Floyd Mayweather is trying to sign Claressa Shields. That's a completely different thing. Because if that was the case, if that would be the case, then how could she train at Floyd Mayweather's gym with Floyd Mayweather then?
I agree with that.
You understand what I'm saying? Him walking her out has nothing to do with no business. It's just a friendship, a relationship that they have.
You made a point earlier where you said, I'm this type of person, I'm that type of person. And I'm basically the same type of person. But my point is to say that, for me, being 36 years old, I gave up the need to keep saying, "Oh, what another man should do," or "He's wrong." You know what I'm saying? I might think somebody he courts is wrong, but some other person might be like, "No, who are you to say that?" You know what I'm saying? So it's like me saying he's wrong for not doing it. It's a lot of things Floyd has done. When we look at the relationship between Pacquiao and his people and how much he be giving away, brothers over here like Floyd should be doing the same thing. You might think he's wrong for splurging the way he does. But that ain't our call, though. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm not going to pass judgment on the brother because, you know what I'm saying, he's done well for himself.
And now I will say this, right? See, here's the difference. Now, understand what you're saying. That's in his personal life, but this is a business. So I can say he's wrong. Why? It's just like you say you own your businesses, right? If somebody don't do what they're supposed to do at your business, you could say they're wrong. So at business, right, with your business, right? So now I understand in his personal life, he don't have to give nobody a $10 bill because Manny Pacquiao does it. No. But what I'm saying is in this business, you don't want to step on nobody's toes and you want to give uplift everybody since you said you was going to. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm holding you accountable for what you said. You said that these right.
Erickson, Lubin, and all that. I'm Haitian, so I understand that.
Right. So you said that these fighters are being overshadowed by Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo Alvarez shouldn't be the talk of the town, right? Okay, so then I take it as this. Now you've been an opportunist because while you on the spot and in that position, then you're saying that this should happen, that should happen. But when you leave that position, then you're not talking about it no more. Then you yourself will overshadow these fighters. You follow what I'm trying to tell you?
No, I feel that.
So and again, don't say nothing. You don't have to say anything. But he was the one that said, Jerome Boots Ennis needs more credit. Erickson Lubin needs more credit. These fighters need to get the credit. They should get the acknowledgement. This, and this. Right?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
So even if this is the case, let's say it was a ploy, like you said, maybe it's just for them to, but why would you even want to play that position when you want to give them his money? You don't have to play your villain role to bring light to Tank Davis' fight. Because you Floyd Mayweather.
That's an opinion though, because you already know.
But bro, it's not a. It's, hold on, it's not. It's they do right. People love controversy for sure, but guess what? They also we underestimate people giving unity as well, because when you see, for instance, Michael Jordan.
America,
right? No, check this out. When you see Michael Jordan and LeBron James together, that gets just as much traction as LeBron James saying I'm better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan embracing LeBron James gets no, it's not. What I'm saying.
Only way.
Listen. Check this out. Go ahead. If Floyd Mayweather is fighting, right, and when Floyd Mayweather is fighting, let's say Sugar Ray Leonard or Roy Jones or somebody that magnitude, let's say Muhammad Ali, right, is coming to the fight and he's with what bet it spoke volumes. When we saw Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, and Sugar Ray Leonard sitting on the same couch at Arsenio Hall show, right?
Yeah,
that was powerful, right? So in unity, you can bring just as much power as you can as in having controversy. So Floyd Mayweather showing up to a Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, and hugging both it gives just as much traction. Him bigging them up and giving them credit gains just as much traction as him saying that they're not a good fighter. So him coming and saying, imagine him coming. Now, let me give you a scenario. Imagine him coming to Tank press conference today and saying, listen, I know what we hear in the public. I know Tank is upset with me. You know, I know he's looking to exit, you know, and more power to him. Whatever he chooses to do, more power to him, you know, but I'm still going to stand behind him regardless. You don't think that would have went viral?
I think that if that would have happened, we would not have been talking about this right now.
No, it would have.
So
we would have been talking about it because it would have went viral because we like, hey man, Floyd Mayweather. People, this would have turned to, right? Instead of people saying, man, Tank is disgruntled, people would have turned. Majority, it would have turned to, man, Tank should stay there. You understand what I'm saying? So the traction still would be there. No, it's not maybe, bro. The traction would still be there. People would say, listen.
Maybe because we still talking about Will Smith from 2 weeks ago. So people love the controversy. Maybe it would last for a second, but maybe.
Right, but let me ask you. But let me ask you this question. Hold on, but let me ask you this question. Now check this out. Now we talking about Will Smith, the controversy. Imagine Will Smith and Chris Rock show up to somewhere together and talk about it. Do you think that's going to gain the same traction? It will.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Imagine if Will Smith and Chris Rock sat down on Red Table Talk instead of Jada Pinkett being there, or Chris Rock, the three of them sitting there.
Yeah.
It's going to gain them much traction.
Maybe, brother. I'm not, I say it's an opinion. We're not sure. You know.
But we see. What I'm saying is, we see examples of this. It's going to gain as much traction.
Blue, like I said, I appreciate the channel. I appreciate you taking my call. But I was just looking at the chat, and it was just like, you know how people be like, oh, crabs belong, crabs in the barrel. But I always tell people like crabs don't. They wasn't made to be in the barrel. They're supposed to be out in the sea.
That's why they fight. That's why they fight each other. Right.
Fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, and it was like up in the water, and it was just on it. Like, oh yeah, he's supposed to be this. I'm like, when you think about it, after Mike Tyson. I'm saying who's done more, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, for boxing, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, my age range is 36, so it's like, there's no one to me more popular than Floyd. So it's like, they so quick to just jump down and do like, bro, you can't just throw the bathwater with the baby. Chill out.
No, and I understand people, but you're gonna have people that are gonna feel like, they don't like Floyd. Right, so the true color is going to show when he does something that's not likable in favor, right?
That's someone that don't like. That's someone that don't like their life. That I can't find a person on this earth I don't like. That's because I'm good.
Right, but again, that speaks for. We can't speak for everybody else. You can only speak for yourself. But in the line of business, when it comes to these types of things, we can say, bro, he can have such an impact doing good, if not more, than he's doing with controversy.
All right, Blue, last one, and I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, one more. Okay, so let's just say this. Let's just say Floyd is being petty and he's being evil, you know what I'm saying? He's going in his Negro ways, whatever, right? And he just really picked this bait because Charlo was talking crazy. And he said, you've been talking crazy about me for a long time. Let me destroy your undisputed bout. That's green. You know what I'm saying? That's messed up. But are we going to be like, oh, you wrong for that?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you.
Especially the way Charlo be talking crazy.
No, but I'm gonna tell you why he wrong for it. Because he's the elder. And
come on, son.
Listen. Let me tell you, right? You're supposed to teach.
Supposed to, yeah.
Right. So when you in that position, right? He was in that position before. When he called out fighters, and he went back and forth with Layla Ali, who when he said he was better than Muhammad Ali. Let's not forget this. Right? He was in this position before. So you learn and you teach. That's what it's about. So yeah, if Jermell Charlo is doing that, right? And you're the elder in that position, he's 10 times more successful in the sport of boxing than Jermell Charlo. He's done it 10 times over. He's his elder, right? So that's when those are teachable moments. You don't teach him by preventing his growth. You teach him by, listen, this is not how it's done. You don't stop his growth. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You teach them in a different manner. You got to say, listen, bro, that ain't it. For instance, right? He created the mantra. Okay, so now he created, like we said, we know he created to be the bad guy. People gonna pay to see him lose, right?
It's a fact.
Okay, so now when people now check this out. Now when people view Tank like that, he ain't happy about it. Oh, we know Tank.
Tank isn't happy, or Floyd isn't happy?
Floyd ain't happy about it. We know Tank don't get the credit. We know Tank this. Tank should be on this pound for pound list. Tank that he ain't happy about that, right? So it should be a teachable moment. You understand what I'm saying? Opposed to saying, oh, you know what? Like he said, he took the high road with Tank, right? Oh, everything don't last forever. You know, I thought I did a good job, so on and so forth, right? Cool. Jermell Charlo could be however he want, right? Jermell Charlo saying he could be Floyd and so on and so forth. Cool. But what I'm saying is, you don't take those times to dim his light.
You know, Blue, right? Because you're around athletes, you know what I'm saying? And I know you're an older brother, but we know all these athletes, because I'm a former athlete myself, all these athletes, regardless of what we say we would do, all these dudes got egos.
I'm myself, me too. But like, let me show you, right? I'm gonna give you another example. For instance, every time we turn on TV, we know this to be true. LeBron James says, "I'm better than Michael Jordan. I'm the greatest ever." Right? When Michael Jordan see him, what do? Embrace him. He didn't take when Michael Jordan stepped on that stage, the 75th anniversary, he was the draw. No doubt. All eyes was on him. What did he do? He embraced LeBron James, bro. He ain't take the opportunity to say, yeah, you know, I'm the biggest star. I'm going to show you. No, that's not what he did. He told that man, keep being great. I know you're going to break the record. I know you're going to do it. That's how you do it.
I'm just saying, Blue.
So
if me and you were picking, I would pick that decision that you're saying. But I'm just not going to tell that other man that he's wrong. And I just want to say before I go, Blue, I'm on the public platform. I mentioned Charlo's name. I'm not trying to downgrade anybody's name. I love all those brothers. You know, I don't ever go against my brothers. When we look at Canelo, when Canelo's fighting and he's talking about like a Mexican fighter, that person could be 0-17 fighting Mike Tyson. He's like, oh, I think the Mexican guy's gonna win.
It's gonna win.
It's just, you know what I'm saying?
So like this, right? Like this. Canelo is an active fighter, right? He's an active fighter. Canelo Alvarez is going to be at every fight that he could possibly make, front row, to support them, win, lose, or draw. And you can see the passion while he's sitting ringside. Chocolatito fight, right? He going to be at Oscar Valdez fight, Frank Sanchez fight. He at everybody's fight. And this dude is active, fighting 3 times a year. And then we see him in the gym with these fighters. Bro, he was on, let me tell you another story. He was on, I know this to be true. He was on social media. Somebody sent Canelo Alvarez a scenario and a situation, I'm not going to get into it, about something that was taking place. Right? Sent this dude, their platform is not that big at all. They sent him a message on Instagram. He himself, not his team, not his manager, he himself responded and then made that his business to put it on his social media and to raise awareness to what was going on. He didn't have to do that. So this is the thing. We get upset with the overwhelming support that dude get, but then we don't hold our fighters accountable.
Does that make? I mean, what Canelo does, that's great. But does that make Floyd a bad person or this person a good person?
No,
that's all I was saying.
No, I don't. So here's the difference. Do you see? Let me give you a difference. Do you see? Let me think about it. Juan Manuel Marquez, or another fighter. They stay out of the limelight. They not mention nothing about it. You understand what I'm saying? They're not bringing it up. They just look. George Foreman. You don't see George Foreman. Do you see Sugar Ray Leonard outside of him being an interview or a commentator every now and then? You don't see him. He ain't talking about it. Right? When Floyd Mayweather, you see him, he's talking about these fighters not getting their just dues. You see the difference, what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah.
So I got to hold them accountable. When you telling me these fighters ain't getting their just dues and they supposed to be getting their credit, well, give them the credit then. Or don't say nothing.
I feel you. I feel that.
You understand what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. My place of coming from is if he never went on a rant. He took over Tank Davis' entire post-fight press conference and went on a rant calling fighters up. Lubin, come up here. Let me talk to Lubin. Support this dude. Call somebody else up here. Let me call this dude up here. You see this dude, Devin Haney, a great. He's doing that. Nobody told him to do that. So my thing is this. I always have an issue with this. If you're going to do it all the way. Do it all the way. If you're going to tell me that these dudes, you said, oh, I'm tired of these dudes. Everybody talk about Canelo. We need to stop talking about Canelo. He ain't the only fighter. What about Boots Ennis? And what about Terrence Crawford? Okay, so support them. You have the biggest, your platform is bigger than his. So give them the recognition. You can do it. Don't tell me in the moment. And then when you're not in the moment, then it's out of sight, out of mind. No, bro.
On that, Blue, I appreciate you taking the call. I want to give a shout out to all my Cuban brothers that just got, being able to fight professional. So I'm going to leave on that, please.
Yes, sir. Salute to you, great brother. Don't be a stranger. Bless it. So I'm going to get out of here, my peoples. Let me get to these super chats. David Jackson, brother in super chat. What's up, Blue? For all the Rolly fans, if you like to meet him in person, go to the nearest following the fight. Unbelievable. Salute to you, brother. T-Buzz, brother in super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, do you think if Devin and Kambosos happen to split, that it would be a third fight here in the States? I believe it would be an even bigger fight here in the U.S. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that, T-Bugs. I could see that. Because there would be unsettled fan base, right? And it would be unfinished business, right? I never leave, like LSAK attacks, what's going on? T-Buzz, I never liked the idea of leaving fights on stuff, right? If he beats him, right? Like, you got to follow it through. You got to see it through. We got to get a trilogy. Got to get a trilogy. For sure. I agree with you. Savon House, brother in the super chat. He said, what sports did you play when you was younger? More football, basketball, or anything else? Football, more than anything, man. I love football, man. Love football. King Stubbs, brother in the super chat. Salute, Blue. Floyd fight will definitely hurt other fight card around the same time, especially by sales. Floyd is a superstar. My eyes are sneaked. He's a superstar, man. We can't underestimate the impact that he has on fights. You just can't. You just can't. He's a superstar, man. Dude is you can't. To me, he's a genius. Some people may say he's not. Jeremy 2684, what's going on? Frankie C31, brother super chat. Blue with the hitting with the logic over facts. He said Blue with hitting with the logic over facts. Salute, appreciate you, great brother. Salute my brother Frankie C31. Damian Campbell, brother in super chat. Hope Tank don't pull a Tiafimo and gas himself chasing a KO. No, Rolly ain't that type of athlete. He ain't that type of boxer that Tank got to look for him. So that ain't going to happen. Tank ain't going to have to look for him. But let me get on out of here, people. I appreciate y'all, man. 1,000%, man, coming through, studding up, holding your boy Blue down and showing me love, man. It's already 1 o'clock in the morning again. So let me get on out of here. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Road. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.